get one?
So
There's a pair match going on. Yeah. What I'm thinking is, do you want people moving to you've got to stay backside of the table. No one has back end of the table. I don't mind chairs at the side up to the table. I don't think any further, do you? No, so that's what I'm just wondering, do we want to run? Huh? Do we want to move the other match one table back? And then they can have people sit here. That's right. What? So they can sit to the end of this table. Yeah, I think so on the left. He's asked me to take over the microphone. So first of all, I want to congratulate all the players playing the finals tonight. Awesome effort after such a long week. To start with though, from my behalf, and I'm sure in all yours, to Sam and Mark for all their work doing on this event. It's a huge effort. I'm not sure we have actually slept. Sam keeps keep your eyes open on stuff. But can you all give a big round of applause for their work? If you want to watch the matches up here, you can come up to this side of the tables, but do not go there. We've got a match on table 3, match on table 6, and another one down there on 8. So you can go into these tables, that's as far as you go. Alright, let's get these matches started. So on table 1, we have the men's final. All the way from sunny Queensland, I'm sure he's been quite cold this week. There's enough of him. Jayme Watts. His opponent tonight, he's been through some very tough matches, but straight his way through the final. And it's a pleasure to see him here from New South Wales, John Durbidge. So yeah, we go to the next match. On table 2, the man himself, the myth, the legend, Cottingham. Alright, the Queenslanders, just want to hear a little bit more cheering this time. Here's the final Chung. The old timers group. Unfortunately for myself, I'll be there next week. So I can't say much more. Former South Australian, now we love you in Western Australia. He's played really well to get to the final run quickly. He's played really well all week. Deserves his spot in this final. I'm sure it'll be a great match. And it's Shane Prince. Now, one other final that's going to be on tonight. Over on table 6. Our LDs and PDs. Special mention to these guys. Great people who enjoyed the tournament, really involved with all of our teams. It's a pleasure having you here. So good luck tonight in the finals. First of all, from South Australia, Vicky Hartman. And all the way from North Queensland. It's great to have the teams from North Queensland here. Michael Henderson. If anyone thinks they're good on the microphone and wants to have a go and do some commentary on matches, by all means, comes in town. Sure, she can have a good chat. Come on, bro. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah. Just one thing. Jayme and Chung, they're a race to 10. The seniors and masters, they're a race to 9. And the LDPDs are a race to 7. Is that okay?
Yep, perfect, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals of all the singles, of the open singles and the senior singles. Joining me in commentary, Luke. Oh, hang on, sorry. Joining me in commentary, Luke Jowett. He's now online.
Testing, 1, 2.
How are you, buddy? So this seniors final for me has a little bit of emotion attached to it.
The seniors final.
Yeah, I did win it last time it was on, and I actually lost to Chungy last night in the semi 8-7. It was a bloodbath. It was brutal. It was horrible to be a part of, but that's life. We move on and we watch these guys play.
Oh, unfortunately, you know the game well, Jayme. You can't win them all, so as much as we try.
Now we're just going to we're just getting some technical stuff sorted out before we actually can move on to start commentating the matches. We just got to get a view of the screen.
Do we?
Here we go. Eventually. There we go. Right, now we can see what we're looking at.
Yeah.
So give us some predictions, Luke.
Okay, yeah, right on. So I'll look at the men's open for a start. John's my actual teammate, so I'm obviously rooting for him tonight. Looks like he's playing yellows. From here, might not be the in the Blackball rules. I don't know that you go the favourite in this frame at least, and probably for the match. But he's definitely a capable player. Jayme White is a very capable player.
What's your score prediction without being biased, mate?
Okay, if I've got to not be biased, I'd say Jayme White 9-5, 9-6.
Right.
In all honesty.
Well, it's 10. I think it's race of 10, but...
Okay, sorry. Sorry, I was reading the screen on the right. Yep, race to 10. Yeah, 10-6, I think would be about a fair assessment.
I'm going to say 10-4. And this Chungy and Cottingham match is a tough one to call, I reckon.
Yeah, to me it's a genuine flip of the coin. Last time I seen Chungy play was when I was in Bridlington with the Blackball team, and I've got to say, when he beat you last night, Jayme, he's definitely improved. Yeah,
look, he's a grindy sort of player, and we certainly had a long, grindy match. It was a pleasure to be a part of, to be completely honest. But yeah, I actually think he starts slightly favourite if he plays that style, because Mark likes to attack the game more. And that could, if he doesn't get the outs, which you can't pot out every single time, it just leaves the counterpunch open for Chungy to play his grindy style. So, but having said that, he also attacks the game quite well as well. He is brilliant at getting out of snookers off multiple cushions, I discovered over the last couple of days.
Right. Wow. And to be honest, in this game, particularly Blackball, more than two-shot, you need to take it on, and you need to take your chances when they're there. Because if you don't, even from a snooker, your opponent's likely to not let you back in.
And I'm also going to say one other thing, and that was an example of what I'm talking about. He has had a crazy rub of the green.
Yeah, to let that yellow hang.
Just little things like that have been sort of going his way for a lot of what I've seen, and sometimes you need a bit of luck. So nothing wrong with that. It's just something I've picked up on. Chungy's had a bit of a good rub.
Yep. And what's your prediction there if we've got to pick a scoreline now?
If I've got to pick a score, I'm going to say he gets up 9-7.
You're going Chungy.
I just think that the games can't be pot out fest all the time, and I think the grindy match will suit him. But having said that, Mark was down 4-0 last night to Justin Allen, and then he ran then he got back to 7-4 or something. Then he ran the last 3 racks, I think, to win 7-5 or something. So he's capable of doing it.
Absolutely.
Jayme's gone for a very aggressive shot there, and he's landed hard up on the red.
Yeah, well, from all reports, I've seen a few of Jayme's matches in two-shot. He's a very attacking player, got a good eye, and he sort of tends to not miss a lot. He has missed position there, but you do expect him to sort of run a lot.
He's riding high on confidence as well. You can tell by the way he's playing.
Oh, the young guys, like my boy Rory, they see it there and they just have a go. They'd rather go out on their sword.
That must have been touching for him to play that.
Yeah, he's got a result there.
He would have loved that to have tucked in behind the black.
Yeah, I think he's still going to have to play it off 2 or 3 rails to come out of that.
No, he's on the reds. He had a touch and ball, so he's left this shot for John.
Yeah, but
on the yellows.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yep.
So I think John can play this as a bit of a shot to nothing. Play it up the rail to the top right corner. Take the white ball off right side cushion, back to left side.
Yeah,
Leave.
centre or left.
Yep. He may not even want to take this on at all, just purely because...
Just do a face cut double and get the white top left.
Yeah, well,
he's
just
jacking up. He looks like he's...
I think he's playing a safety, is he? Oh, he's gone that way. Wow, that's a sensational shot. That actually took a lot of balls to play that shot. It's a very impressive shot.
On these tables, and you'd know yourself, Jayme, and I'm the biggest culprit. It's easy to lose the white doing that. You go to screw back 6 inches and you can go half a table.
Yeah, I agree completely. Meanwhile, Chungy has an opportunity to take the first frame. Oh, he must have a free shot to be playing that shot. No, he's just gone round.
He's navigated through it, and to be honest, I think he might be actually on that yellow.
I'm shocked he smashed that.
Yeah. Sort of looking at it. I don't know that he's happy with it.
I don't know why he smashed that. Maybe he had too much angle.
Anyway, John's looking favourite to take the first frame here.
Oh, what's he done there?
Yeah,
That's a bad error.
that was a disaster, and against a quality opponent like Jayme, you don't want to be doing that too much.
When you get the opportunity to get a good start against a good player, you need to take advantage.
John's my teammate from home, Mildura, so big shout out there to all the Mildura folk. He's flying the flag high for us, but this is John's first crack at the big time.
Well, check that up here. Jayme's not settled early. He's not settled at all. Even normally, I think what he would do with that is just stun it and play it from the bulk line. You know, and he's tried to play with heaps of running side.
Yeah, this is just a sick mess. I don't know really what you do here. John's obviously going to try to play safe.
Yeah, he's just going to flick off the right side of the yellow and leave it safe. Yep, that's the right shot.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, Mark's tried to pot a red. He's missed it, but he's left a good white.
Chung, I don't know if that yellow goes under the black. I wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah, not 100% sure, but it looks like Mark's called for something that looks very much like a condom. But it's actually a lolly.
It's a boiled sweet. It must be an English thing. He's got a boiled
same wrapper, same opening style.
Chung's gone for a big shot and he's got it. Chung's cut that yellow in. That's huge.
What a sick, but he's got no reward for it.
Yeah. No, Chungy with the with the shot. So, as the viewers are most likely aware, Chungy's now has to have an attempt at the black.
Yeah, you can't just pop the red over the top pocket, for example, and give 2 and hope they chops up. You've got to try and hit this or it's loss of frame for an unfair attempt.
So in all likelihood, he gives it a good hard whack and goes the it'll be a 5-pocket theory here because the top left's covered.
He might try and rest in behind it off too if he's. That's what he's trying to do. That's too wide.
Yeah, it is a bit wide.
Oh no, he's played it well.
He's left him on the top bag, top left.
See, sometimes the shots like that, I just feel like you should just smash it and just try and fluke it.
Well, that was my prediction.
I mean, it's a chance to double offside rail in the left middle, or you know, if you hit it too full, it might go up the top or in the right middle.
You miss it, and Mark's obviously a short price favourite to run these out now. And if he runs out of position, which when they're all in the open, so you can take him in any order.
That's a bad shot.
Yeah, he's on the rail. That's not friendly, but. Meanwhile, the John and Jayme match
that's still disastrous. Somehow Jayme's staying in his frame. He's going to have to play a little run off the yellow that he's closest to and get another snooker, I think. There's no way he's getting position on this yellow with that queuing.
Do you think no, I don't know. Can he rub it in behind the black, the white? Will it run in there?
I don't think you need to. I think you just play it soft and just flick, let it just go to the bottom rail.
Yep. And Mark, as I predicted, looks like he'll just float this red in, the white will drift down to the back rail.
I like it, mate. You use the word float.
Yeah, that's one of yours, Jayme. I've watched you many a time.
Yeah, that's beautiful, beautiful terminology.
There we go.
I'm not sure about that shot from John. I think he's chosen the wrong option
he's
there.
giving Jayme a little bit of a sniff here, to be honest.
I reckon it's pots.
Yeah, I do too. And again, in this game, as opposed to 2-shot, Jayme can have a fair crack at that, and without any regard to the yellow, because if it goes in,
Just got to worry about the covering the black.
yeah.
And he's cleared it.
He's
But has he found behind the yellow? Has he found his way behind the yellow?
Where's it going?
He's all right. He's okay.
He's on,
And I think that's a bit of an inexperienced shot there from John to play that face cut. It didn't offer him any value at all. And even if he potted, it wasn't on his other yellow. So a bit of a strange one.
And yeah, shots like that and outs like that, if you leave him for a player of Jayme's calibre, he's going to eat him up all night long. So John needs to be a little more careful with his shot selections and where he leaves the cue ball. So Jayme got the first frame there.
And I think Kenny needs some new hardware, to be honest. It's lagging like balls.
You like it, Jayme? Mark's broke. I think he's made something. Table on the right.
It's a big break.
Yeah.
Opening shot, if he can actually... Actually, I wonder if this bottom... The two yellows that are sort of touching each other, I wonder if the higher one of the two goes. It's the closest to the bulk line. If it goes clean, or the one that's lower as we look at it goes to the bottom right, then he doesn't have to really do anything this out. I think the black goes.
Yeah, looking from in real life as opposed to the screen, I'm pretty sure if you get a
it's
position
definitely
on
on.
the
And I'm actually
goes,
really surprised he's taken this now. That's my blackball, that.
Yeah.
But he's got other options to get down there, to float down, mate, to float down.
The float down. Yeah, we're going to use that term, aren't we?
Oh my God, what sort
That's
of six shot is that Jayme just got lucky with?
Yeah, I missed the shot, but
I don't think he played for that. If he did, it's a six shot. He needs just to pull up, and it's landed exactly awful.
I tell you what, that's been the story of my week.
I think
overplaying and underplaying.
I think heaps of people have been doing it. Look, honestly, with these tables, they're 100% different to normal pool tables we're used to. You've got to play these tables with really soft grips, soft hands, soft grips, and nice fluent cueing. You can't thump balls.
You can't fight the white ball around the table, or you will lose it. And I'm the first to admit that that's been my downfall. But,
well, apparently it was mine last night too.
Yeah, the more you try to steer the white ball around it, the more you're going to lose it.
Yeah, you don't want half ball angles on a lot of these sort of shots. You want them more three-quarter or a bit straighter.
Yeah.
You get the same results as what you do on a pool table with a half ball shot. So.
And it looks like Mark's doing pretty well there with exactly what you're saying. So I think if you can take this to the top right pocket, it probably bumps the yellow out to go back to the middle right pocket maybe.
Yeah.
It's difficult to tell on camera the angle. But
No, it looks good, mate. It looks good. What's he doing? He's playing the one in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Did not like that
I
at
didn't
all.
like it. I liked my way better, but it might have been different down there on.
I still think your way was always the best way. He was never holding that.
No. Jayme's just made another nice pot. He hasn't got a great angle on the blank, but let's say he's probably 50% to pot this to the top left.
Yeah,
Like
he's
a good potter.
He's going uptown.
Yeah, and you have to have a genuine attempt at this. There's no point playing safe in the blackball rules.
Not on this particular table layout, no.
No, you have a go and
If it does sit over the hole, he might get some coverage, you know. It's missed by a mile.
Yeah, didn't make the jaws. I'm not going to be one to criticise though, because I've done many of those myself. Mark's, I'm not sure what he's done there.
He's just tried to go across table and pot it.
Yeah.
But even if he does that, he had no black, so it was a bit of a weird one.
Yeah.
He didn't have a lot of options there.
Well, back to the opens table. This is the scenario right here. John, if he's going to be in this game, he needs to take this chance now. You're finished. There's no snookers. There's no playing safe. You need to run these balls against the quality of play.
I'll tell you what, I am not a fan of dropping balls in these middle pockets on thin angles. They are cancer.
Yeah, the umpire just seconds that as well, and I'll third it.
They are horrible at thin. This one's okay. He's pretty straight and behind it, but when they're a little closer around, these easy shots on the 8-ball tables, they're not hard, but they are cancer on these tables. They're really difficult.
The only semi-difficult ball he could potentially have is the position for that one on the far right, but he's got enough balls there.
Oh, he's actually overplayed. That's a bad shot.
He's run that wide a bit far, I reckon, hasn't he?
Miles too far. No, you may have to stun for side round back across now.
Unless he just dribbles this one, floats this one in, takes the top left, and then gets position for the one on the right. I don't know.
You'd much rather leave that ball on the left-hand side till last, though.
Yeah.
This is just become more complicated than it needed to be. I still think stun for side rail is a shot. If you don't stun far enough, then you play the ball in the ball line.
He's loading up on it.
Don't get into this too much, John. He's got into it a bit too much, but he's okay.
He's missed the centre pocket, so...
Yeah, he's okay, but it's still not ideal. But best thing you do here is play the run through right through.
Leave the white ball on the back row.
Don't leave it on the back rail, but get it to hit the back rail so it gets a little bounce, and then you can just stun up for the black. You don't want to be thin. Let the white ball run away too much.
You definitely don't want to be straight like it. It looks like
he's jawed it.
Oh, he jawed it.
And you know what? When you're feeling awesome on these tables, when you're queuing really well, you actually punch that in and bring the white ball back towards us as you look at the screen, like past the balk line, and then you play the cut on the yellow instead and get the white ball to come back. Instead of playing the run-ins where you could miss it, you know. That's a good shot. That's a beautiful shot.
And, fortunately for John, that'll continue to occur if he doesn't make the most of his chances.
You've got it. That was not a difficult clearance, and you've got to get those.
Pressure will be at him at the moment. He is a good player, though. At home, him and my son Rory are number 1 and 2. There's no denying or doubting that. Got the ability to run multiple racks, one after the other. But he is going to... Well, Mark's just played a real good shot.
He's used some sorcery.
Yeah, he has.
I think you can get through to the bottom, or the left-hand side of these two yellows, if he wants to take it on. Could play a double here as well on the ball to the ball in the middle, and come around behind the reds. It's a little riskier. In fact, he might
That's what
cannon.
you're saying, yeah, because that yellow doesn't.
This definitely goes. This red.
We wouldn't be going for it if it didn't. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay, I didn't realise that one went.
No.
But he's actually landed horrible. He's landed nowhere.
Yeah, he might be going the same pocket with that other ball. So Jamie's had a break. Just look at the table and
He may get these
potentially
actually.
be 3-0 in about a minute or two. John's just praying for a mistake here.
That's all you can do when you're not at the table is just hope to get back to it.
Yep. Shit shot's better than no shot, so. Sorry for my cuss words, I'll try to,
Chung is still in no man's land.
Yeah.
I think he's going to try and flick in behind the black here off the red because he's just got horrible. He just keeps landing in no man's land.
Jayme Stevens' specialty, go for the safety shot.
It's a little tricky because the double kiss is on if you
Yeah.
don't hit it too thin, and you don't want to rub the black and leave a shot. So he's actually going to cut this across, is he?
Oh, actually, he might snooker on the right. Look.
Oh, that's pretty smart. Played. Oh, geez, he played that well.
Yeah, he did.
Played that beautifully.
Better him out there doing that than us. 'Cause we didn't think of that.
On this pace too, it's actually hard to judge those shots.
Yeah.
Jamie's made a mess of this, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was he on, he's on the left one? The left of the three in the line? Like the one in the middle of them?
It's hard to tell. I'm even looking at the table.
Good shot there from Mark. Brings it in open play as well. Really puts the pressure on.
Yeah, that's a good shot from Mark.
There you go. A miss. A big chance for John here. A big chance. He's left him on the only ball that's awkward. Well, one of the two balls that are a little awkward.
John needs to walk to this and eat these with confidence if he wants to get himself in this game. He can't afford to chop this up now. He can't be having a negative frame of mind and thinking of potting one or two, then looking for a snooker. He needs to finish these now. He's got three. He's definitely got the ability.
That right there is another example of the wrong white ball choice. So the reason I say that is because that was so straight. If he stuns the white and he leaves an angle to the left-hand side of the red, he can actually transition to the right side of the table where it's much better options available. This is run into reds. He's not 100% sure about what's going on. He's played it well, though. I'll give him credit. Give him credit.
He's landed well on that.
I just didn't like the choice, but now
So
he should be
I think
fine.
he's got a little bit of angle. If he just sort of punches this in at a medium pace, the white should float up to sort of towards the blue spot. Is that right, Jayme?
That's right, mate. Have you actually heard the he's
and
missed another
missed it
pot.
again, and that's the pressure.
Have you heard the Adam Sandler song at a medium pace? Google it if you haven't, folks.
There you go. All right. We're getting any comments on
It's
this
a really,
stream? Is
it's
anyone
a,
listening?
it's a really good song.
So John's just missed that again. I feel like jaying him up and cheering him on, but I'm hearing commentary, so bite me tongue for a little bit. Jayme will without doubt assert authority now on this frame, and
Yeah, I sense a very big disaster in the making here. Because there's
it's
been
uncharacteristic of John to have missed those, but it's the pressure of the occasion. You can't deny that. It's his first time here.
he's probably not settled yet.
Yeah, at home in a local league, he would eat those. But Jayme is used to the pressure, and he plays with the big guns like Rusty Wheeler and those guys back when Fernandez. Nice bit of side to straighten up on that bloke, and to be honest, he can shoot this with his eyes closed. He's not going to miss that.
No, he's not. So meanwhile, Chung is grinding away over there, as predicted.
Trying to bore his opponent into submission, is he?
Yep. Mark plays
Oh,
a
Mark,
very,
that's
that's an excellent shot.
Yeah, that is.
Interesting.
Even better if it's butted up on the black. It's hard to tell. I think, actually, in live, I think he might be on that red a little bit.
Yeah, you can definitely hit it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to guarantee you at least one person watched the stream, Googled at a medium pace by Adam Sandler, and have listened to it by now and think I'm awesome.
At a medium pace by Adam Sandler. I'm going to have to look that up.
Trust me, you will actually thank me for life. It's a great track.
Yeah. That's a semi-decent shot by Chung, but funny things happen on these tables, and Mark's got to have he's probably going to leave the yellow on the black.
I think he's going to
But
keep.
all week I've seen people blaze away at these, and then you get a bit of luck, and the yellow goes in somewhere.
So I don't mind this if he rests hard up on it and he keeps the black covered, because the transition of the black ball will be a bit more difficult. But
Yeah. Well, he's coming in behind it. He's probably run it to the bottom right there, I think, is it? Tough shot to judge the pace, right? But if he gets it, he's unfortunately missed.
I think if he smashed that, it would have gone in the middle. It was looking on target.
Might have been off 6 cushions.
Sometimes
but,
I just can't be bothered with playing shots like that. I'll just smash it, and it's just as much hope of getting a result.
That's what I'm saying. That all week in our team's matches, that's what. Yeah, half the time, you're better off just to whack it, and it may go in somewhere.
Yeah, you might push the red to a rail or kill it somewhere or make it more difficult.
Now, with hindsight, I'm sure Mark wish he had have cracked it, because Chung is likely to run this frame. Be done with it.
Oh, he's okay.
He's
Just okay.
That's that rubber the green that you're saying he had last night.
He
against
shouldn't have been
you.
anywhere near that black.
No.
And Jamie's about to run this.
Probably. Yeah, Jamie's going.
He's accidentally, he's actually decelerated and accidentally dragged it. He was meant to stun it, I'm pretty sure.
It's another one you can float sort of into those couple of reds there and holds the white in a decent enough position, I think.
Oh, geez, I don't know, mate. This looks like it's sort of slipping past the first one and going into the second one.
You reckon?
Yeah, it looks pretty close. He might be able to just hold the white. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, I was absolutely spot on there. Oh my God, these camera angles make me a genius. Dan, take note of heights. Get Kenny's dimensions, please, on his heights, because every time I call stuff on your streams, I get it 100% wrong.
It's a lot easier from the sidelines, though, I can tell you that.
Chung's played that well.
Yeah, he's got that.
Unbelievable how often they go really close to the rail.
That smaller playing surface, I guess.
Yeah. Whoa. Didn't that have a look?
Chungy and Mark have gone.
What a shot. What a shot.
Wow.
He's loaded that up with a heap of bottom and a bit of side to
John's
straighten it
gonna
up.
really be feeling the pressure right now, but he needs to eat these.
Let's be honest, Luke, these are not hard.
They're not hard. You don't look for a snooker. You can't go with that negative frame of mind.
If you're going to win the match, you have to be able to clean up.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Take the one over the hole. You get the white ball out into position.
Yeah, the only
I'm
reason...
all right for just now, Derek, but in about 10 minutes I'll be ready for a new beer.
Should be able to go underneath this red. He has.
Yeah.
And there's just no reason you should miss these. The only thing that I probably want to do after I clear a couple of paths for some of these balls is maybe get up for this other red near the black.
The one on the black.
Yeah, I don't like leaving it till last in case you get a crappy angle on it.
Okay, so you're looking at leaving the one on the centre right?
In actual fact, I'd play for it right now. I'd play for it right now.
After this? Or?
After this shot.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
So if you stun down the side rail and just get past the middle pocket, you've got a perfect angle to retransition back up the table.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't matter what order you pop these reds in, you're going to be on the black.
Yeah. He's still on the pot, and you'd favour that he'd get it from here, but no one likes the white ball being that close. Should be right.
I'm just really big on. So this is actually getting more and more complicated now.
Yeah,
More white ball
he's got
requirement.
a shitty angle now on this, and if he plays this without any conviction, he's going to be on the wrong side of both of those reds.
I think he's got to pull the trigger on this long ball he's looking at. He's got to pull the trigger on it.
And he's come off the side rail.
No, or you just drop it in. Drop it in dead weight, and everything's easy.
Yeah.
That's the shot. Now everything's easy now, you see.
Float it down there. So are you taking the one under the black now or the centre pocket?
I'm still taking one on the black because the white ball's going to go almost exactly where it is right now.
Back to the blue spot.
But he doesn't like that.
It's probably okay either way.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine. It's amazing, these little half balls, how much the white can run away from you. So I like that he's hitting this low and swinging it around behind the yellow.
Yeah. Oh, and he's rattled another one.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the pressure of the occasion because he wouldn't, at home, he doesn't miss those.
I'll tell you what, this is going very close to canning the black as well, this cut. Actually, no, it's not. I've just looked at the table. It's going to miss it.
You're cutting that into the bottom left there, Jayme.
I think you have to.
It's, I can't even see that shot, to be honest. That angle, I don't know.
It's not that thin, but the white ball into the black is what you want.
The white travels, yeah.
You don't care if you pot the black because it's a win.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, he's tried to load up with side. There was no, he's potted.
And he's given John a frame.
Well, he's actually tried to go into it from the side rail, back and side, whereas I'm going into it direct.
To be honest, the camera played a little slow then, but it looked like he sort of poked it a little bit and didn't.
We had a lot of side on it.
Yeah. That's not the finish John needed to get the confidence that he needs.
No, I agree.
But
He's still not being neat. I kid you not, I've been speaking to my guys a lot in the last few matches about just mapping and transitional play, not as in like I'm teaching them anything because they're all capable players, but it's just to make them aware of it. As in, I'm seeing it over and over again how you cannot map an out on these tables the same way you do on an 8-ball table.
No, it's completely different. It's caught me out. I'm first to admit for me this week. I've shot about 50% of the teams. It's not great. I had better expectations than that. But players like my boy Rory did adjust, and our captain Adrian Winter and John was one of the ones. They did adjust fairly well, and in the teams they'd been getting the wins.
Yeah,
but it is a completely different game on these tables to the two-shot.
Because the cloth's so quick and the table's slightly smaller, you don't want half-ball angles as much as you do on a normal 8-ball table. You actually want more 3/4 ball angle or less, so you can actually play little controlled stunny-style shots. And because otherwise, see this shot that Mark's just played?
Yeah, the more you move the white ball, the more you're going to lose that.
Yeah, it runs away from you. I think what we're going to do, mate, honestly, is focus on the open match because it's pretty obvious it's going to finish first. They've already played 4 frames to 2. So Chung is just grinding the shit out of Mark at the moment.
Ian Makita Chung.
Oh, he's found the in off.
Oh, he hasn't. He's, yeah. That's those centre pockets. A two-shot table, that definitely was going in.
I don't think I've landed one double in the middle this whole carnival.
Yeah, they're a bit different, these.
I've only taken on 2.
So Jayme's at the table. He's on red. You know, the issue he's got is the...
Oh, he's laying up. Smart
It
shot.
wasn't clean, though, I don't think.
No, it's
Or
not.
Maybe I think he's left a little bit of a gap there.
I'll tell you what. How you feeling? If you're feeling awesome, you
I
actually.
think if he's got to pump it top right, come into the cluster.
No, that's not happening, mate. Too much. It'll come down to centre table. If you're really feeling amazing, you pot the ball in the right corner and go into the red. But that's a tough shot. It's there.
To bottom right, you're saying?
Yeah, it's a tough shot though. You're
okay,
queuing off the rail. It's fairly thin.
Either way, he's going to have to take it on, and he's going to have to, if he wants to be a part of this match, he's going to have to do something. He's done the shot at I-7. It's probably the wrong one. But.
Now this is okay to transition.
Yep.
So now he's got this. See how that's just kept running?
Yeah, he's got a nice angle.
No, he's good now.
He's got a nice angle. He doesn't have to do anything here, does he?
Now he doesn't want to hit this really hard because when he cannons the red, it's going to cannon the yellow into the other one. They're going to both float out to the centre of the table, and the red should stay where it is.
Got a bit of stun on it.
You don't stun
He
this.
doesn't need it.
Now because he stunned that, he's actually hit the high side of the red instead of the bottom side of the red, and that's why they haven't both come out.
Yeah, I thought it looked a little like natural angle. That's all you needed. Anyway, he's still there at the table. And I'm pretty sure that bottom yellow goes underneath that red.
Yeah, I reckon it does too. But this yellow that he hasn't kicked out has become a big problem now.
Yeah. And that red on the bottom left, this is a bit of an error from Jayme because I think he played it a little loosely. He would have liked it to be in there a bit tighter.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, went easy.
Well, you know what? He's got a back double here. It's something.
And again, like we were saying earlier, he's going to have a go at it. You can't play safe on this table.
No.
You have to have a tip.
You're doing it. Once you've committed this far, you've got to have a go. Now, these back doubles on these tables are tough.
Any double, as you said, Jayme, on these tables.
Yeah, they're harder in the middle and the corners.
Yeah.
But just overall, I'm just a terrible double, a full stop. So
This trouble's going to be where the white goes, but you still got to have a tip anyway.
he's played that well, not well enough.
Oh, yeah, they're a bit thinner, these centre pockets, than a two-shot table. Yeah, and your fancy Jayme is likely to either finish or just take control right here.
Well, he's got some work to do, but he will definitely have a dip while that yellow's in a dodgy spot. Just to give you an update on some other scores going around the rooms, because we've got Masters final on as well, which is between Shane Cripps and Grant Weekly, and Shane Cripps is currently leading 3-1.
Well, both two South Australians, both very good friends of mine, to be honest. I would have thought on paper Grant goes in as favourite, but it's showing the opposite.
I actually would have picked Cripsy to be favourite in that match just by watching both how they've both played. Grant was I think he actually won 4 out of 4 against us, but he was so dodgy.
I was having a laugh with someone last night. I said, Cripsy's been like a fine bottle of red the last couple of years. He actually has gotten better with age, and he made the men's state team in two-shot. No, not last year because of COVID. It must have been the year before, and he's probably made a number of others, but...
He's definitely made others, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely got better with age too, though, I think, from what I've seen. So.
Grant is now WA. Yeah, he's moved over to WA, but I know at heart he's a SA boy. He even said he said it feels really weird being in a different shirt than SA.
Yeah, Grant's WA. Sorry guys, that was my mistake. He's an SA guy, but he lives in WA now. He's working out of the mines there.
Right, Luke. So he's got
John.
Tons of options here, but for me, if you want to feel good about this frame, pot the red, stun up the side rail, stun up the side rail, and play this yellow down.
Yeah, no, there's no option. You need to eat these. The crowd have just said Mark's played a really good shot. He's on the black to the centre. Yeah, these are a little more difficult, I find, on these
Mark plays into the centre on these tables very well.
Yeah.
I'd say him and Chungy are two of the best in the room at playing in the middle pockets on these tables.
I've lost a couple of frames from playing that same shot in the centre, and you can play it slightly wide on these. They don't go.
That's a good shot.
John's cleared the hole. He's got both yellows. He's left a very difficult red.
It's just a real shame that he didn't land more to the left with the white so he could just stun centre tables. That way he could transition to the black easier.
Yeah, pretty harsh critic.
Well, no, the only reason I say that is because he's got to run through this now, and then he's going to be leaving himself a longer pot.
Yeah.
Whereas if he was actually more to the left, he could just stun it in. The white ball would just transition about a foot to the right, and then he's just got a natural stun across off the side rail on the black. So it sounds harsh, but it's little things like this.
You're right. And I'm an amateur at this.
This looks good. This looks okay. He's got to force it a little, but I think he's fine.
Is the black going top left?
No, it's got to go to the right.
The black goes to the right, so the white's going through off the rail.
Yeah, I think he's stun it off the side rail, but he's just got that. He hasn't quite got enough angle, so he's got to kind of force it a bit.
Yeah.
Played it well.
Nice shot.
Played it well.
Yeah, he's done well.
But this is what I mean, mate. These little angles that I'm talking about, little things, they make the outs so much easier.
Yeah.
Especially on these tables. Should get this. There he goes.
That's what you got to do on these tables. Find the centre of the pocket.
So amazingly, it's 3-2 and it feels like 5-1. I kid you not.
You're right, Jayme.
But Jayme's popped the black out of turn. He's chopped that frame up badly.
For John, in an ideal world, he's probably the score. He'd be 4-1 up or something.
Yeah,
but, he
really
has
should.
rattled and left a few balls hanging.
Yep.
He's had his chances, and I would say at this stage he's pretty happy to still be in the game.
Oh, mate, he'd be buzzing about 3. Well, actually, no. I don't know if he would be buzzing about 3-2. He probably feels like he should be 4-1 up, like you said.
But anyway, he's 2-3 down, and he's got the break to come, so he's right in it.
Oh, bad shot there from Mark.
Yeah.
Wanted to come in behind that yellow and decelerated. Who bought me this?
Thanks. A couple of guys from the barge spring. Like as Jayme predicted, Mark's taken these yellows on without any regard for his opponent. I think he's left himself on the... No, he's taken the double on. It's probably the only shot he has got, because if he takes the top left one, he's got no shot on that. Jacking up on it. He's taking the double on. Hopefully he's looking at leaving himself on that top yellow. No, he's going the other way.
What's going on? These two taking a break, are they? So I just got distracted.
Oh, you're right.
He's tried to pop the red, I reckon. Tell me he hasn't landed behind it. Did he screw it off?
It's gone in.
How's he screwed it off past that red?
It's gone in underneath. I
That's
don't know.
sick. It didn't even move it.
That's a magic trick, because I don't know. I couldn't see from the camera. But
John's
to be honest,
actually...
Jayme, I don't know how Mark is still in this comp at this stage. I don't know how he's alive and awake. He's been running the comp.
He's done well.
Here till 1 or 2 o'clock every night when all the teams have gone home. He's cleaning the tables, he's ironing them, he's brushing them, he's doing the paperwork. Every table he walks past all tournament, people are saying, Mark, this table's got to roll. Mark, it's too hot in it for me. Mark, it's too cold. It's too noisy. And he's still here playing.
And you know what?
How do you do that?
Anyone watching the stream that is actually part of this tournament and has been whinging, seriously, I'm going to swear. I'm going to swear, all right? Let's turn your volume down if you don't want to hear this. Seriously, if you at this tournament and you have been whinging about stuff, fucking pull your head in. Seriously, seriously, like these guys have done a brilliant job setting this room up. Conditions are great, mate. You know what I was worried about the most? Coming here, it was going to be cold.
Yeah,
it's nice. It's warm in here. It's nice in here.
Absolutely. Temperature, you can wear a shirt around comfortably all day. So
mate,
outside it's been hot and cold, but inside conditions have been perfect.
I can't believe people are whinging about stuff. There's some people literally should be banned from playing in this tournament.
Some people are just unhappy with life, and it wouldn't matter if they're playing 8-ball or they're at work or what they're doing. They could be in the park having a picnic with their family, and they're going to be unhappy about the way someone's buttered their sandwiches. But
and they brought cashews instead of walnuts.
yeah, what the fuck's going on there, you know? But no, Mark, to be still in this comp at this stage, full credit to him.
Great shot from John there. Just cleared enough room for the red. Geez, this is still a little tricky. This, because the transition to the black could be tough if he sits on the bottom rail. And I'm being really quiet because it's gone quiet in the room.
Talking about Chung?
No, I'm talking about John.
The other match. Got too
See,
carried away with my butter
See,
sandwiches.
this is the problem. This is tough now because you can't...
This is tough, Jayme, but I've got to be honest, and John's my teammate, you'd revel in that you're happy that you've got a chance at it and it's not your opponent shooting at it.
Oh,
So
I agree with that, but he's going to have to...
stuff. He'll punch onto it and he'll maybe take it to the top left or something.
He's got to... It's the only pocket he's going to be playing it in, I think. Just try and get it behind it.
Just stand back a couple of inches and... That's the shot.
Oh, look at this shot from Mark.
Mark Cottingham.
Oh, what a great hit. Jeez, he got down on this quick. He got down on this real quick.
He's going wide.
Yeah, that bothers me when people do that. It really does.
John's gone wide.
When people play a big shot like that, they get straight down on the next shot.
Yeah.
They don't even walk around and just recompose. Because what happens if you play a big shot like that, and you may not even realise, you get an instant kick of adrenaline.
Yeah.
An instant kick, and you may not even be aware it's happening. So just every time you play a big shot, if you're at home listening to this, walk around the table and reset yourself. Because I cannot believe how many times I see someone play a big shot and then they miss an easy ball.
Chung's just played a really bad shot from there. I mean, he could have got the white ball pretty much anywhere on the table except for there.
He's got a safety available, but he needs to be careful.
But seriously, he wanted to take the frame from there.
Oh, absolutely.
Chung's got another go. I guess I didn't see what happened.
This is on. This is on.
It looks on.
Oh, why do you side for? It looked on. It can't have been on. There's no way you'd load that with side if it was on clean. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt there.
It's deceiving.
Only an imbecile would do that if it was on clean. So
yeah. So, and in this format of the rules, Jayme Stevens, I'd say Jamie White goes in favourite right now for this frame. When your opponent's only got the one ball on the table, there's a couple of tricky ones, but he's got opportunities.
Well, he's dropping in a snooker straight away.
Yeah. And this is the same scenario now where John's going to have a crack at that black. There's no point trying to just play up on it.
Well, this is interesting. I think this cut in the middle, he can clear the red, not going off, and transition back for the other one. But I need him to get out of the way so I can have another look at it. And he's not going to do it. He's just going to stand there for 3 minutes. I can't tell now. Actually, no, he's going to hit the other red, so he's playing a lot.
He's confident. He's backing himself.
No, he's missed that. He's missed that by a long way.
Yeah.
So for me, I would rather stun that and cue it.
Cue through it and leave yourself a good shot on the second. Even though, yeah, he would have had a shot on the other red. This is cuttable for Mark.
Yeah, it's cuttable.
Fine.
It's got to be thin, but it's cuttable. It's potted easy.
If you leave your opponent a chance.
3-1.
3-1 and Mark's playing unbelievable.
Still needing that second chance though. That's the stuff he's got to clean up if he wants to be happy with his game. He's got to clean up this second chance garbage.
Yeah.
I know I sound really harsh, but this is what you need to do in a final. You can't be turn up
at a national level here, and
you can't.
Right, Jayme.
You can't turn up and just expect to keep getting chances, second chance, third chance, or whatever.
Yeah, this is not your local league on a Tuesday night, is it? So
not once you get to this stage.
Yeah. So it looks like Jayme's left John a nothing shot on the black. To be honest, John should get out of it.
Yeah, you're going to try and get this over the bottom right corner or in.
Yeah, in or over.
Obviously, in's a go. But that keeps the pressure on.
Yeah.
And it really is amazing how people aren't picking up on going up to your dead ball and just sitting in behind it and getting a snooker.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm feeling good on these tables personally, and this ball on the rail is not dead to me if I can get behind it. So I'm looking to just get behind it. But for me, the problem ball is the 2 yellows at the white's nearest.
Yeah, you're right. I know. Yeah, the guys, the sharpshooters, my son's one of them. He's just turned 18.
Jesus.
But he's happy to have a go at it, and he would be going for the out to land on that ball up the rail to the top right.
Another good shot from Mark Cottingham there as well.
Yeah, for a decent player, that ball on the rail on the right, it's not a real problem. You got to play them in firm. You can't dribble them in. Sometimes they hang. But you can't bash them in either.
Look at this. All right, he's all right.
Bit of a shot to nothing.
I don't think he actually even played the pot.
Oh, okay.
He missed it by a mile, so I think he just deliberately played the snooker. But he's got high on it too, which is good because it's more difficult to get out of. How do you like the 3 rail escape here? Side, left side, bottom, right side, and in behind it.
In behind it. To sit on it, or you're looking to knock it?
That's what you're aiming for. He's going to have another dip at this.
Yeah, probably a little bit of right on that cue ball. It's hard to tell. But
well, he's hit that hard. He's kept it in the centre of the table somewhere, but now he's going to get. Now the bad ball's coming off the rail. He's going to get another snooker.
It's quite a scrappy affair, isn't it? And so with John just on the black.
Actually, you know what? This is the sort of thing I'm talking about. I would actually have a dip here. Yeah. Like, I understand play the snooker. Now, if John smashes this and flukes it, you just feel like a goose. If he pots the ball in the middle, just gets behind that ball, he can almost play it as a shot to nothing because the black's not on. They're all in the open, so why not take it on?
My son Rory, he'd be saying if John lands this in any hole, Jayme's deserved the loss here. That's.
Anyway. I mean, he's going to go game now, but just giving him a chance to get that extra shot.
You will bide at his time, and I think it looks like it'll pay off.
One day you will pay for it, and then you will not do it anymore.
Getting himself a bit of angle on that top right.
Well, he's actually still a bit twitchy, Jayme. I just noticed he's got a bit of body movement going on. Doesn't normally move at all.
That's not a great cue ball right there. No, he's still onto the centre, isn't he? But
yeah, that's a good shot.
And he should be back in ABC here.
Jess wants to make sure he doesn't go anywhere near that black ball, like I do.
That's what I've been doing. Snooker, pot 2 good balls and snooker yourself, even on your own ball.
Yeah, he's gone long and kept it safe. Hey, he's okay here.
Come on, Chungy.
Is he running? He's rolling this in, is he? Cued it well.
Pump that in, yep. And he'll,
so 4-2.
Shot, Jimmy. Go, Queensland.
Jayme hasn't played the best ball. He'd be pretty confident with himself in the match, knowing that his opponents are rattling them and leaving them hanging.
Yeah, I honestly think John's played the better pool to give himself a chance to win the frames early, but he's just not capitalising, and that's what you need to do if you're going to win these things.
Yeah, to win an Australian title, you need to be taking those chances. We're playing a race to 10, so it is early days.
I did honestly expect the standard to be higher, but they could be still in a settling process.
A lot of pressure for both of them. I don't know if Jayme ever won a junior title. I'm not sure. I know he does play regularly with Rusty Wheeler and the likes up there in Queensland, all the big guns.
Is that that bloke that was supposed to play in this, but he thought Townsville would give him more money? Is that
Yeah,
is that the
guy,
bloke?
Yeah, I've seen his name on paper. I've never heard of him really. Yeah.
Is he aware? Can I say it?
In the men's here, we've got John. He's in control at the moment. I can't tell whether the bottom left yellow will pass, but if the bottom left yellow passes, Jayme, next to those two reds, John needs to take this out if it passes. The yellow there.
Well, he would love to have stunned a little higher there.
Yeah. Yeah, so he could sit on the yellow on the bottom rail. But at home in our local league, these are the opportunities John would revel in. But out here, there's a lot of pressure. But to win an Australian title, these are the chances you need to be taking.
Yeah, this is a little tricky, but you're right, they're gettable. So, oh, he's actually ignored this yellow, and I think that will come back and hurt him a little later.
Yes, that. Yeah. He needed to be higher on that last yellow, so he could.
Even if I just roll that in and cut it from sort of near the side rail below the centre pocket, I'd probably still prefer to play that. But we'll see what he does.
Got to say though, the game's a lot easier here behind the cameras, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Doing it.
When have I ever chopped up sitting here? We made up a really good song for Mark Cottingham as well.
Yeah.
You know the Cottie's Cordial lad from back in the day.
Yeah.
So
we gonna sing it for us?
I'm not gonna sing it in rhyme because I've got a shit voice. But
the
the words go. My dad picks the fruit that goes to Cottie's to make the strawberries when they chop up.
Yeah, New South Wales guys had one they picked up from when they played in Cyprus, and I can't remember how it went, but it was something about when the white ball goes down, and they had a big chant that went on with that, and so... yeah, there we go.
Oh, look at this shot. Look at this shot. And he's actually been really stiff because he's landed as horrible as he could have.
So the white ball's going to move here. We'll have to go all the way up and down with the white, and then you run the risk of relying on a little bit of luck. But
I'll tell you what, it's so thin. It's so thin that
you're losing it.
I worry that it can go in off the red.
That's what I'm saying. So the white ball's going to go all the way up and down, and who knows where.
Play it off the red. Play it off the red.
Oh, yeah.
Play it off the red. I think that's what he's doing. It's a good shot. He just hasn't hit it. He's hit it too thick. Yeah. He's hit it too thick.
He's had a go.
It's the right shot,
can't
though.
knock him for that. Yeah, he's played the right shot. You're right, Jayme. Back to Mark's game. Mark's playing yellow.
He's going to play a skill shot. He's missed the pot. We've got Nick Platt in the background. Clearly he's had a few drinks.
Getting all abusive.
He suddenly gets lippy. Oh, look at this. Whew. The only time Nick Platt ever gets lippy with me is when he's had a few drinks. He suddenly turns into He-Man.
He was asking my teammates to have an arm wrestler with him outside before. So.
Yeah, actually, he came back in and asked me to go out and arm wrestling because he had a sore arm, and I said, I can't arm wrestle.
Yeah, I thought you would be able to lift all those dumbbells.
I've got no strength at all, mate.
Yeah, right.
I just go for gains.
You got to go to the vets, Jayme, because these puppies are sick.
Oh, mate. It's going to get Desmond.
When we're in the pool world, if you got to... I'd say you don't want to arm wrestle the Burnett boys. They are machines. Their arms are like hydraulics on a tractor. So,
well, that's what they do.
Yeah. All they do is eat protein and arm wrestle all day, and then they play pool on the side. Top blokes, top family, they all are. So, but if you're ever get the chance and you think you go, right, give them an arm wrestle, they'll have a play with you, but they'll show you who's boss. They're in a different league to normal people. So.
Jeez, he's played that tentatively.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised he hasn't taken that on. But
He hasn't left John much, but
I guess
you're
he's...
leaving your opponent a shot, and ideally, in an Australian singles final...
I think he wants to consolidate a bit of a lead, and before he starts to really loosen up, you know, like go for a bit more.
Yeah, I seen his match the round prior, and I think he played his own teammate, Simon Moore. He's originally from Broken Hill with our guys, lives in Queensland now.
No, didn't he play Dale Kent in the semi?
Okay, it might have been the match before that then.
I think he was like 6-2 down or 5-2 down or something.
He was against Simon Moore as well.
Oh, okay.
And then he's come back to run a bunch of racks.
Right. That's actually a really good shot from John. That's smart. Really smart shot.
Sometimes you've just got to keep yourself in at the table, don't you?
Jesus.
Chung's just played a...
I'll tell you what, I'm about to headbutt Chung. He's missed more balls this match already than he did against me the whole match last night. It's a good shot.
For those that don't know that it might be watching on, Jayme Stevens did win the Masters last year, the Australian singles, so was trying to go back-to-back, but Chungy was the one that sort of put him out.
Not a nice bloke. Not a nice bloke.
No, he's played well. He's played out of his skin and he's done well. He grinded and he got the win. So
it was a brilliant match to be a part of. That's a really good shot as well.
A really clever shot. He's got a nice angle, nice rub on that.
Good little back and forth. And now Mark decides, I don't want to win this frame. That's a shocker. There's no sugar coat there. That's a shocker. I'll be interested to see.
That's a great hit, and it probably is. It's a
now,
bit white, but
I know Chungy has an obsession with killing the opponent's balls when he gets the free shot. Like he can't get away from it sometimes, and he has to find a way to kill a ball, even if it's just pot 3 balls.
Chungy's on red here, is that correct?
Yeah, so just go game.
You don't touch your opponent's
You
balls,
know
pot out.
You know what you could do, honestly? You could play the yellow that's near the black to the bottom rail.
Yeah.
And then it's really easy. Because you don't have to worry about picking a gap and stuff.
Yeah.
And I reckon that's what he's going to do because he's obsessed with killing his opponent's balls.
Touch his opponent's balls.
He does.
He just loves them. Here he goes, and he's doing it.
I told you, he's obsessed with.
Oh
my God! Oh, he's done a Jay Stevens.
That's what happens when you play with your opponent's balls. That's the result you deserve. So. If he had been more positive and assertive, I'm sure he could have taken me out without even having to do that.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm saying. He's got an obsession with it, and sometimes it can hurt you.
That's what he gets for being a filthy man. So. Here he goes, top right. Still fancy him to get this. It's tough, but yeah.
Yeah, but where's this white ball go? Oh, he's got a result. He's got a huge result.
This is that rub of the green, Jayme.
This is what I'm talking about, mate.
You.
He's a freak show when it comes to getting results.
Just drops this, floats onto that bloke. There we go. He floats on it.
He had no idea where that white was going either. Not a clue.
And by the reaction of the crowd, I didn't watch.
Yeah, Jayme just won that.
Jayme did he?
Yeah, Jayme won that.
Okay. Chungy's got the jigger out, and I've got to say, that's the first time I've seen anyone use one this week on those tables.
I actually got the big bad boy out, the
Spider.
No, the Spider.
Yeah, right. Yep. Well, I haven't had the privilege to use one, which is probably a good thing, because to be honest, I'd rather play left-handed than use a jigger, and I'm not good at left-handed, but I'm worse with the jigger. I can't do it. Yeah. Arrest a
jigger.
Yeah. I think the crowd at home know what I mean when I say a jigger. So,
wanker stick, whatever you want to call it. That stupid thing that no one can use properly.
Yeah, snooker players can though. If you want to play snooker, you need to be able to use one.
Yeah, you need to be Jimmy White.
Yeah.
Best rest player in the world.
Looks like Jayme White's got the White's gone left, so he's had the free ball and he's taken this frame right on. He's going. I think he's going to take the. Oh, I thought the reds, but he's taking yellow and he's going to look at running the rack.
Yeah, this is the correct choice of balls by a mile.
Yeah.
Everything links together really nicely here.
Yeah. I can say that now because the two yellows in the middle of the table, they were hampered. Yeah.
Yep.
So my initial assessment was wrong. Sorry, the two reds in the middle of the table.
Oh, I actually would have tried to skill those.
Yeah.
And I would have let the white run because it's actually harder to get position off the ball over the hole than.
Yeah, it is with because they've got deep sort of jaws. They sit right in there, don't they?
They do.
Must be the cut of the slate, the full. They sit right inside the jaws.
Well, the pockets go deep as well, but yeah, I'm good. I've got a full one.
I'm all right for just now. Stuns this back into no man's land.
Oh, where's this? Oh, nope.
I don't care where it goes. I'm having a go, and he's probably got
chopped
what he
it up
deserved for doing that. Needed a little more finesse on that, I think.
I'll tell you one thing I do like about these tables is the cloth even lets me screw back.
Look, you don't have to do it. You screw back accidentally. As I said earlier, I try to screw back 3 inches and I go half a table and snooker myself. So.
Good, Rick. Oh, it's rattled somehow. I don't know how it's rattled, but it has.
It's rattled and sad.
Now, if I'm John here, I know it takes a lot of balls to take this, but because that yellow's so deep in the pocket, I really do think the skill shot is the shot straight off the bat. Red onto yellow, pop the red as well, have a dip. You cannot leave these.
A thing that John might be looking at, though, because of the frame of mind he's in at the moment, he's a couple of frames down, is taking a ball to the top right and a snooker up the top right.
Yeah.
The only problem that you've got with that is that a good player like Jayme White would probably get out of the snooker when you come off 1 or 2 rails that need to be a really good snooker.
I'm telling you, he's gonna regret not playing. I don't even know. I
agree with what you're saying, Jamie Stevens. I agree.
I don't even know if he saw it, to be honest, because he was pretty quick to look at the other end of the table.
I think he was looking to run and hide straight away. That was his initial assessment. He's 2 frames to 5 down.
He's going to try and flick this and land in behind the other red. Well, he's gone that way.
It's just, I think it's too easy for Jayme to get out of this, though, and he'll probably nick a yellow, and John won't get what he's looking for. It may pay off. It very well may, but I think if we were taking odds on it, Jayme would be favourite to sort of hit the yellow here, and he may have never
hit
the
it.
way he's playing. Yeah.
He could.
So it's just a wasted shot, really, by John.
And now the skill shot's been blocked off one red.
Yeah.
It's still there for the other.
And John's not really got a shot now, has he?
No. It's a good shot, actually.
Yeah, unfortunately for John, my teammate, who I'm going for, I think he's dug his own grave there a little bit.
I think this is actually really awesome for John, win, lose or draw, because he'll actually get to go back and watch the stream, and he'll actually see some choice of shots that he might actually learn from, moving forward. So this is what's so good about live streaming. You go back and watch it.
Too critical of you then, John. So, Jayme, you're going to have to pinch me if I start.
I'm pretty critical. I am fairly critical, but
I know you are, but you're very objective. You're not subjective. You don't pick on people. You talk about the game.
Yeah, I do it more as a pointing out options or whatever type of thing.
As a player, I've learned a lot from watching you and Butters cool games and that. Talking about pattern play and.
Yeah, and myself and Butters are very opposite players, so we get to cover all options.
A bit like me and my son when we play double comps and that, and we went out in the first round here, we just argue because he's ultimately attacking. He'll take anything on from anywhere, and I'm sort of just looking to play safe, pot a ball and play safe. Jayme Stevens has got that. Jayme White has got that. And Jayme White's going to screw back or play off the rail. He's going to float down to the centre and he's going to finish these off.
Yep, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
Would have liked, a little bit more distance, but he's not going to be stressed about that.
It's hard to tell the angle. He just stuns and sits there.
Yeah, he's going to land on the blue spot. Yep.
Yeah. Anywhere there, he's fine.
So 6-2. Yeah. Starting to run away a bit now. We might see Jayme open up a bit more.
John's going to need to do something like that. He's going to have to change his tact of play. And to be honest. I think John has had the chances, but he hasn't made the most of them. So he's going to have to try and run away with a couple of racks, get his name on the board, let Jayme know that he's out there and he's come to play. Because playing tip-tap pool, it's not going to work against a quality player like Jayme White.
You know, it's funny. I think it's unfortunate that the Vic team that Mark plays in didn't win tonight, because they've probably all gone home to bed, because they've got to play at 9 in the morning, so they've got to look after themselves. Whereas if they had a won, they don't have to play until tomorrow afternoon. They could have hung around and supported him.
Well, I've got to play because our finals match was in an elimination final, and
So you got no choice.
Yeah, we had no choice, so we played our match, but our teammate Johnny Durbidge was down here in the singles final, so we hung about for that, and I think we've got to be back here at 9 a.m. anyway. But we're here for Paul, and that's what we'll do. And
Yeah, if I had a 9 a.m. match, I probably wouldn't have hung around here. I would have gone home, look after myself. But because I don't have to play till later, well, I'll stay here.
well, mate, we're in New South Wales, all right? It's our first time having a state team here, and the whole team is pretty much here to support John.
Yeah, and that's how it should be.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm surprised they're not a little more vocal. They are all there. I can see them standing there. But they haven't had a lot to cheer about without being too critical.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
He just hasn't quite finished
he hasn't
frames off.
adjusted, yeah.
He's got a really good chance here, though.
Yeah. And
Played
it's
that
another
well.
one of those chances, and he's just not got the luck that he needed there. This is another one of those chances where he needs to grab it by the horns.
Actually, we're trying to work out why he screwed off that.
Yeah,
The run-through was a much better option.
I don't know what he's doing here.
He's going to just
Cutting
take...
into the left, probably push the black a little to the right, but it's just unnecessary contact when you don't need to move balls. That's when mistakes happen, if you're just unnecessarily moving balls around.
Yeah, see, that's just once again a choice option. Like, so he's played the screw off it, but he's not really on anything. So why not play the run through and get on the red in the middle?
Yeah, he could have just dropped one red onto the other and left them both down there. And Chung's just taken that match to take it to 3-3. So
I expect that match to go close.
yeah.
Update on the Masters is now 4-4. So your Grant Weekly prediction about him, he's back in the house.
Yep. The learning. Yep, the learning and disabilities. Yeah, it sounds like we're just getting feedback now. It's 4-1, and we think it's to Hendo from WA.
From
North Queensland. Sorry. Yep, sorry. Hendo.
Isn't he playing in one of the normal sides as well, like one of the open teams? That's a bit rough.
And he's playing Vicky Harmon.
Undefeated in the learning
SA.
difficulty section.
So I apologise if we got any of that wrong. They're over in the distance, and we're getting guys from the crowd to run around and get us results, but we'll confirm it all as soon as we can. But we're pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure Hendo played in the, was he in the Opens team?
He is, yeah.
He's a very capable player. We played against him, and he didn't miss a lot of balls. He's a good player. And Vicky did play, yep, and I assume that was in the women's. And you got to say, Jayme, you would agree that pretty much anyone that turns up to one of these events, and this is a national event, so everyone plays at a minimum league pool, and they can probably pot, if you leave 3 or 4 colours out in front of them and they're black, they can probably take those chances.
Yeah, majority of the time, I agree. That's a loose shot from Jayme again.
That was a very loose shot.
But this is what I'm talking about. He's 6-2 up now, so now he's sort of opening up now. He wants to try and put some pressure on.
Consolidate,
Yeah. He's trying to shift gears. He just hasn't. If he runs a rack, he'll shift gears straight away.
Yep. And I feel Jayme, I feel John's in the same position. If John can...
Great shot.
Yep. If John can string an out or two together, John's going to grow with confidence.
Well, that shot will certainly help to achieving that. That was a very good shot.
Himself on that middle yellow.
Look, if he's worried that he can't hold for the other one, just stun to the right side of the table.
Oh, yep. He's on it cleanly. He's right. He surely home from here.
Oh, I don't know. This angle looks a little long.
Yeah.
It looks a little thin.
We're talking about the Australian singles final, mate. If he's not happy with the angle, he runs the wide off the back rail, back down to sort of near where it is. You play with confidence, and that's what you need to do.
Yeah, I agree. The stun shot off.
So you either drop it in if it's, I can't tell the angle. If
It
it's
looks like he's got a
straight,
bit of angle, so
But if it's the angle,
yeah,
you
he's
need
doing.
to eat it. You need to revel in these chances. And if you don't, well, he's
Jesus
too
Christ,
far.
where's
Too
this
much
going?
side.
Oh my God, he's landed perfect. Oh, he's perfect. Perfect. I don't know if he's played exactly for that.
Yeah,
That's a
I
sick
don't
shot.
know. Yeah, I thought he was going to the top left, to be honest, but he'll take that.
Jesus, stay down on the shot.
Yeah.
He's jumped up like Donny Colbert there.
Donny Colbert shot. Here we go. We need him to sit on this and watch it roll in the hole. He want to hold his stance. That's
better.
how you do it. That's better.
So 6-3. So he punishes the error with a very, very good extraction of the ball off the side rail.
Yeah, and if he wants to be a part of this match and he wants to see the end of it, he's going to have to take those chances. He's going to have to run them out. You can't keep letting an opponent like Jayme White back at the table.
To me, he looked like he was fed up with it. Done with that and having a dip.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to change tack though in a match though, don't you, Jayme? You can try and grind or you can try and pot out, and if it's not working, you got to try something else.
I agree.
Chung is just a bit of a dip.
Is he on?
I don't know whether he's through there or
If
not.
he's on this yellow, the double kiss is going to hold the white for the black.
Yeah.
I don't think he's on it though. Otherwise, because he's looking at it like the. I'm really surprised he didn't play that with a lot of right hand side.
Yeah.
And come underneath the reds.
Yeah. John's back at the table.
Big break.
Nice break.
Oh, wait, how's that white
that's
found the
got
way
stiff.
there?
That's unreal. Off the back rail. The white went straight back. It's come back through the pack, down the table, and into the centre pocket. So that's...
It kind of squeezed in off, because it had a lot of side on the white, it kind of squeezed off the ball and shoved itself in the pocket. It's pretty
a little
stiff.
bit of bad luck there. But he's got to keep his chin up. If he wants to be a part of the game, he's got to put that shot behind you.
Oh, look at this shot from Chungy. Never mind, he's in disaster town now.
But for this shot, immediate leaf for Mark Cottingham, Chungy's probably not disappointed that yellow's on the black because he's thinking, well, Mark's not going to run out on me right now.
He might be disappointed after he just rests up against this red.
But you'd rather a shit shot at the table than no shot, wouldn't you?
That's true. But he's definitely going to just rest up on this red, you'd think. And then if you do get the free shot, you take the white ball in hand, put it on the left-hand side of the table, and play the right side of the black, flick the red, push the yellow to the side rail.
Train type thing, yeah.
Jeez, I don't like how he's played that.
Well, yeah, it's unnecessary.
Well, the reason I don't like it is heaps easier escape. If you just leave,
that's what I'm saying. So the white being that far up, it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Could have left it on the back rail, and then there was no escape.
Chungy can actually get a snooker here off two in behind this yellow. Whereas if he just rests on it, maybe he doesn't like those little touch shots. I don't know.
Yeah, I always find that difficult. If the two balls are close together, it's.
I'll give someone a tip. Actually, I shouldn't give these tips, since people always beat me. If you have a shot like that one where he denied it, and you want to rest up on it, you put your thumb on top of your cue.
Okay.
It actually allows you to control things better.
Yeah, right.
Look at this. See
that shot you're talking about. Oh.
How the hell has he missed that?
He's missed it.
Well, that's
you know what?
sick.
He's got a semi-result by missing it because it's left the black and the yellow hampered. I know he's got the free ball and he will disturb him now, but he's relying on a little bit of luck of
But
how that pans out.
the shot I said's not there anymore because he moved it.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what Mark's going to do here.
Jayme White looks.
Actually, I know exactly what I'd do.
Yeah.
Instead of the black, I'd put the white ball on the side rail and I'd cut the yellow onto the back rail, into the red, nudge the red out, and then bring the white ball back centre table and clear it.
Yeah.
Keep the yellow dead. Meanwhile, Jayme's run a rack. So the work that John did to win that last frame has been negated. I actually don't know why Mark hasn't used a free shot effectively here.
I'm not sure what Mark's thinking here. But while we're on the sidelines, Jayme, they're probably better off not taking our advice and running with what they've been doing because it's been working for them, and we're here and they're there.
Nah, that's not true. I'm right.
I'm sure he's got something in mind, and we'll see it pan out. I don't know. That's a bit of a dirty white there. I'm not sure what he's doing.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Is he looking at promoting it now? Like, it's just a bit of distance, and it's just unnecessary to make it this hard. He was probably going to get it on averages, and he did.
That's a good shot, but I still think he's off his head
you're
playing.
relying on a result, and he's got. I don't know that that's a great result. It's a result, but
I think if Mark goes back and watches this stream, he'll realise he's an imbecile for not taking that.
Then you were right.
That's right. It's important that I'm right sometimes. All right.
Do what we say and not what we do.
There you go.
He's had a dip, and he's left Chung on. It's not a great chance for Chung.
But this is one thing, Mark.
Chung would be happy to be at the table. I'd be stoked having a shot at yellow here.
Yeah, this is one thing Mark will never stop doing, and that's attacking the game. So that's his style.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, it's got him this far, and he's 3-0 in the final, so. Yeah, Jayme's just gone on mute for a second. But if I'm to guess, I'm thinking Chung probably floats this yellow in the centre and leaves the white on the... No, he didn't. All right. Chung's had a dip there, and I think he's missed the contact that he wanted on the two balls that are in the centre. And it looks to me like he's loading up on it, and he's still having another go at it. And he's missed it. Oh, sorry, that was Mark that's missed it. Sorry, I said it was Chung. It was Mark. And personally, Jayme Stevens would be a little more critical, but I won't begrudge anyone that has a go like that.
So there's a lot of background noise, a lot of interruptions. We won't have to clear this stage.
Mark's just decided to have a dip, and twice off two reds he's missed the cluster that he's trying to hit, and now he's left on that. I'm just saying myself, it's hard to begrudge someone that has a dip. You throw your hat in the ring, and he's had two good goes at it.
No, I don't mind that either, mate.
Yeah.
He's played this. Oh, no, he's overhit it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's...
They hit a little bit of... I don't know,
came back in, didn't it?
Green there. I'm not sure if that was... Yeah.
Well, he's all right here.
Yeah. And it looks like Jayme's at the table playing yellow and made the pot. I don't know if that other one's on.
Well, yeah, I don't know. That's a good shot.
Yeah. I don't know that it was a good shot either.
Well, Chung's missed this, I think. Oh, no, he's hit it, but it's no good. So this is another. He's tried to land behind it, whereas I might smash it.
Yeah, it's too much of a risk, isn't it? It's a real low percentage shot to sit right on it, right behind it. And even if you do, it's probably not that difficult to get out of.
That's right. Oh, Jesus. Okay, he's gone that way. Yeah, that's all right.
Mark looking at consolidating here and taking a lead, and he's got it. Got it that black. No dramas.
Yeah, I think Chungy's actually played like a bit of a crumpet so far this match, to be completely honest.
You sound disappointed that that's not what you got last night?
Look, no, not in the second half I didn't. I was actually 5-1 up just to rub salt in my own wounds.
Yeah, you're only embarrassing yourself now.
Look, I know I keep bringing it up, but I haven't let it go. I really haven't let it go.
The Jayme Stevens show. Right? You made the semi-final.
I don't make it about me very often, but this time I'm dirty. I'm still dirty.
We know you got the one last year, and
I don't care about that one no more. That one doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
It's old now.
To be honest, when you looked around the room and you looked at the names on paper, me and my son, and I think we've got a pretty good idea on who's who in the 8-ball world. We said that Jayme Stevens and probably Richard Williams were the two better players in the room.
Fair, thank you.
Yeah, that was our assessment.
You should tell that to Sean Partridge, see what he says.
Well, you've just told it to Sean Partridge. No, 100%. That was our assessment, and I'm happy to be proven wrong, and I have by results.
Yes.
But that was just who we thought. That. How about yourself then, Jayme?
It's good, mate. It's good to know you think I'm a good player. No, I think the reason I count myself out a bit is because I don't put time in the game at all anymore. I just turn up to the comps and see what happens.
Well, you don't get called solid for a reason, and you do get results. You're a multiple tournament winner. You won this event last year, so.
I'll tell you what, though, the table time does help. It really does.
You reckon?
Oh, mate. It
I might try that.
makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
That's why I like
It's
these.
that touch. Good players can spend time out of the game and they're still going to be good potters and all that. And I know at times Benny Noonan has James Delahunty and all that, and they'll come back and they're still going to be gun players.
Where's he going with
There's
this?
a little bit of their fine touch, but they're still going to dominate players like that. And you will too, Jayme. You're a top player, and a bit of time out of the game or time off the table, you're still going to be a good player when you come.
Thanks, mate. I actually find when you're actually playing a lot, it's not so much the touch that you actually have. I think it's your potting power.
Yeah, okay.
You got more range of shots. The tougher shots.
Yeah.
They're tough shots, and when you're playing a lot, they're just shots.
Yeah.
You know, it really helps you run more racks.
By having time off.
No, by putting a lot of time in.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're agreeing. Yes.
No, time off. Time off and just turn up and playing and not putting expectation on yourself allows you to, not feel the pressure as much.
Yeah.
You know, you just don't care
you
because
don't expect a result.
Exactly. Yeah.
But in that respect, too, you probably don't deserve a result. And,
in some ways,
I think. Look, in the whole of 8-ball and in general, on a whole, the better players have put more time in, and that you don't get good from not practicing.
No, I agree. Oh, what a shot this is.
That's unbelievable.
I was just about to say that shot deserved to go in.
Yeah, that got the crowd on the back wheel.
Yeah, that's a sick shot. Yeah. That was a great shot. He needs to pot this now.
He needs to pot this.
But
we've all played these big hero shots before, but it means nothing if you don't get this.
I do like that he took some time, though. He didn't just get straight down on it.
Yeah.
That's a really, really good pot.
Too. He hasn't just dribbled it in, he hasn't let the nap take control on it, he's put it in the hole.
Yeah, it's a really, really good out, that. Yeah. And he's hanging around.
Feeling a little bit better about himself.
Yeah, he might too. That might be a heart starter for him. He's feeling better.
To be honest, if he made the most of his chances earlier on, this match would be a lot closer.
It would. He'd be leading.
Yeah. Mark's taken the lead over Chungy.
Did I miss a frame? He's 5-3 now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there because I was watching the John match, but I would assume that it's Mark playing that attacking style that you're saying and just taking it on, having a go.
Which one is it?
So John's got a break here, and he's 7-3 on the scorecard. He's about to go 7-4. He'd love nothing more than $1 million right now.
$1 million?
He would love to have dropped the ball, but he didn't do that. So he'd love to have dropped the ball and had a go at these.
Where's the thingo? Oh, it's this one.
So Jamie's got first look at the table, and he's automatically says, I like these yellows. You know what, John? He says, red tastes like shit, and I don't like the taste of shit, so I'm going to go
wow.
yellows.
I don't know if you should say that, mate.
Sorry. Sorry, viewers.
Must be this one. Must be that one.
So Jayme is on the yellows. He's running a little closer, but I'm sure he's pretty fine.
Just press this. You can actually just press this, can't you? Normally you can. I actually use this software at home. I can't remember how to use it.
Got some technical difficulties here with the scorecard. Jayme thought he was going to fix it, but
I've clicked
one too many CC. And
I've clicked on every score except the right one to change. I want to change John to 4.
All right, and John's at the table on yellows. He's gonna. Oh, he screwed down to this.
Okay.
That's a good shot, John. Just get this difficult yellow straight off the black. I believe that's what he was looking at. I don't know where it goes here from the camera, but I think he wouldn't have played it otherwise.
It's been a while, mate. It's been a while.
This is the most bizarre thing. We're at the Australian Blackball 2021 Australian Blackball singles finals, and Mark Cottingham, mind you, playing his shot at the table and giving us tech support. What a champion. This man can literally do anything and everything.
I work in IT and I can't IT. Stupid. So I see an issue with this red, left side of the 2 that are sort of at the bottom of the table.
Oh, no. I'll just read that out to the viewers at home. Sam Cottingham's just showed me a photo from Facebook, I assume, from Sydney Blackmore. It says, thank you to Mark Cottingham and the ABIF for replacing the medallions that I'd received at the Nations Cup in Cyprus that were stolen from my luggage by the gypsies in Italy. So,
Gypsies in Italy.
all right, so Sam's pretty stoked with that, and we've had some medals replaced, so that's unreal. So Sam and Mark, it's just unbelievable what they've done to have this week, get it up and running. Again, Mark's playing in the tournament, giving us tech support, and Sam's here by our side.
She's learning how to do all the stuff and hating every minute, but she's got it sorted out now. Apparently we're not allowed to have the heating on anymore.
The heating's done. Generator must have ran out of diesel.
That's a lot of noise, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's going to go quiet. And that noise is going to stop making people hear us now.
Back to to Mark Cottingham, giving us that tech support. He's on yellows, and I'm pretty sure he runs these.
Yeah, we should.
He'll be loving this.
If he doesn't run these, he needs to quit pool.
Yeah. So take a 6-3 lead, he'd be pretty happy with himself.
Just wants to land dead straight on this last yellow.
Might overrun it, but he can come around behind it.
No.
I don't think it's any worry.
Yep, he will be. Yeah, he will be. Yeah.
There, get the white out to the blue spot anywhere in the centre of the table. Yeah.
Ooh.
Slightly thinner than its ideal.
Jesus.
Yeah, but he'll eat this.
Good shot from John.
Oh, John says, I've come to play. Jayme White, I'm not done with you yet.
So Mark goes 6-3 up on Chungy. And I'm wanting to headbutt Chungy even more and more.
Jayme Stevens thinking, this could have been me. And I would have made better with those chances.
Yeah, I'd have been 6-3 up, that's right.
Yeah. Jayme White just says, I'm Jayme White and I'm going to have a crack.
I'm actually wondering if he's looking at the skill, but it isn't there, I don't think. It's too close to the rail.
Even when you can line them up by hand as perfect as you like, and I'm just never a good go at them. Some people play them well. I'm happy to say I'm not one of them.
They're not easy. I've actually found that the best way to play them is soft screw.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. They're saying a little bit of bottom spin.
He's just trying to cover up now.
Yep. Jayme White's just hampered John.
I'd be pulling that yellow straight out of there.
And
take the white ball up top end of the table.
That's what John would do.
Geez, Mark's got another really good chance here to clear these too. He would. I don't know why he doesn't run through further on that. I'm going to solo this for a bit while Luke just disappears for a minute. I'm good. Sorry about that, folks. Just got a bit distracted there, but John has run another rack, and he has bridged this gap. He's actually starting to feel comfortable now out there. Update on the Masters. Grant Weekly is up 6-5 on Shane Cripps. Race to 9. Race to 9. So meanwhile, Mark, who I thought had a pretty good run out, must have missed that out, and now he's got a 2-rail. No, he's going to backdoor this off the bottom with swerve. What about this shot? Yeah, it hasn't gone well. And I think Chungy will take ball in hand. He'll just bump off the ball that's on the left-hand side of the rail, the one that's in the middle of the 3 in a line. I think he'll bump that out, and then he'll just clear. I could be wrong, but that's what I would do. You can literally play this entire clearance as a shot to nothing if you want to.
Guys on the back.
And Luke, you'll be happy to know that John's got another one.
Oh, right, he has two, and he's 5-7 down. He would be absolutely stoked with that. I done a round of the room down in the disability. Hendo's up 6-2, I believe, and Shane Cripps is down 5-6 to Grant Weekly.
Yep, just read that score. That's spot on.
Okay, sorry, yep.
You're right, mate.
Yeah, right. So we just got word there from the room that Hendo has been checked and will represent Australia at the next Worlds that we can attend. So, class player, as I said, he was playing in the Open. I know he got a couple of frames at a minimum against us, maybe more. Can pot a ball.
Yeah, he's very decent. So Chung as I said, he did the shot. He's actually played his shot exactly what I spoke about, which is good because it means I've got something else right. And now he's playing this hole out as a shot to nothing, like I said he would as well. But now he's going to remove that shot to nothing ball because it's the right shot to play.
He's on the reds, drops this down there. Side to side back on the centres.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
He goes to the left now, and I think he'd be right with him taking the ball that he's queuing over.
Actually, I'll tell you what, he's okay because he plays the right one first. I don't like...
Plays the left one first, and then he...
Is he straight on this?
Yeah. All right. Either way.
He's checked it up. He's okay, yeah.
And then you just drop this one, and you're playing down to the bottom left, yeah. Jayme Stevens. Jayme White, probably growing with a little bit of confidence, had a dip there. He's missed promotion on that yellow in the cluster. You can't begrudge him for having a go, though.
No, absolutely not.
So I don't know whether he might have another dip here, but if you missed that, then you haven't.
This is going over the hole, mate. This is going over the hole.
The bag, yeah.
Jeez, he's hit that bad.
Well, that's not over the hole. That's over the rail.
Covering rails. So Chungy's got back to 6-4, and he will not give it go away. He'll grind and grind.
So we've got two matches on our hands right here. It did look like they were getting to a bit of a runaway, but
oh, he's got a little flick. He's got a handy little flick off the red, but he's got
John
a
says,
safe white.
I've come to play. He's bad bite, but
I think he played as a bit of a shot to nothing, maybe. I'm not sure.
He might even play this and run up the white on the red, the second red down the table. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Open up the pack and
open up the pack. That red straight down towards the black, to the right of the black, and leave the white resting on that next.
That's actually a really ballsy shot, and I really like it.
I don't know if it's the right shot. I'm happy to be proven wrong.
I'll tell you what, no, honestly, mate, that is a sensational shot that you've picked out there. It's not the easiest in the world to execute, but if you get it right, the reward could be huge.
Yeah.
So play it directly into the black. The only problem is you're pushing the yellow towards the pocket. So
Yeah, but no. You're taking a risk either which way you go.
He's played a shot similar to what you've said, mate.
Yeah, he's got the result that I was talking about. Yeah. So
that's actually really well judged. In fact, oh no, he may have left the yellow.
I think it's on, do you? Or
he's swerving, so
it's only going to take a little bit of swerve.
He's over swerved it. Made it awkward.
Got two dead yellows on the bottom rail, which are...
Well, they're not dead. They're not dead by any means.
The train's there, but John's going to flick off that red on the far right, put the white ball right up the top, and not even up the top. Oh, I don't know.
I don't mind that. But he probably need to be a little higher.
Yeah, that's what I thought he needed to be a lot higher on it.
I don't mind him leaving him off those two balls over the hole, but you can't leave him the edge on this one. Jamie's looking at playing this off the red to the left of the black.
I don't know that he's got the angle to do that.
I think it's going to go into the yellow. I don't think it'll go clean. I think it's going to go into the yellow, the one that's closest to the pocket. Yeah, I've called that. Jesus, what's going on here? I'm calling everything spot on.
John's got himself a ball in hand here, and for a free ball.
But as I hope you're seeing this, you won't know what's going on. I'm calling stuff correctly, left, right, and centre. If Dan's watching this, I want the measurements, the height of these cameras. I want the heights, and from now on, Dan is to put the height exactly as that, so I can call stuff correct.
Well, I don't know that you've ever called from a stage this high, though. We're sitting up above the tables.
I don't mind that. Yeah. Just the cameras.
It definitely helps. Well, I guess the cameras are up equal with us. So John's elected to take the ball in hand. I wouldn't be surprised if he's clearing those yellows, though. He'll go back into balk. And he'll be looking to clear those yellows out of that pocket. And
He would love to have the path where the red's in the way because he'd like to screw onto the black.
And do it all in one go.
Yep, yeah, exactly. But I feel he has to remove that yellow.
Yeah, the yellow, absolutely at a minimum. I think the red and the black can be disrupted. He's got enough balls on the table.
What am I talking about? Just drop this in and then use the red to the right-hand side.
You're
just
right.
go into
and
it.
I think he's just going to stun. He's going to try to stop the white ball right on the yellow.
Oh, or do that.
Or do that. That'll sort of work. Not really, but
Actually, I think it's all right. I think the red passes. I reckon it goes to the bottom right.
bottom right, bottom left.
No, I think the red that's just below the black goes to the bottom right.
Oh, you reckon it goes in there?
I reckon it does. Oh, it's going to the right middle now.
It looks like me out there playing those sort of shots. Just
This is still
smashing
okay.
into packs,
This is still okay.
These ones into the centre though aren't easy. Like
No,
he
they're
needs
not.
to make it. He's in an Australian singles final.
You are right. This is a tough pot. I mean, it's gettable, of course, but they are missable. Haven't enjoyed queuing off the rail on these tables.
I haven't enjoyed queuing into the centre pockets either. Not on angles like this. So.
Chungy.
Just,
I'm gonna stab him.
it was a nothing shot.
I'm gonna stab him. Mark's actually got. He can actually play the ball in the right corner and just get a delicate little can on the red. I need to sort of be at the table to see this shot to see if he's flicking on the right side or left. Because if it's the left, it's no value. But he's going to play the back double. Oh, he's going to sneak him behind the red. It's a good shot. Beautiful shot.
Very good shot.
He's played that
Very
really
nice
nicely.
White, so.
Lovely shot.
Jayme's.
I actually missed what John did, but it gave Jayme a chance, but he's muffed it. This is tough to get on this yellow.
He might be on the yellow on the bottom rail. I'm pretty sure he's on it, so he's going to have to put a bit of zing on the white, which makes the pot a little harder.
How's he going to get on this yellow?
With a lot of bottom left, and I don't know what he does.
That works.
Yeah.
It's an excellent shot.
I don't know if he's on it directly. He's got at least probably a double attempt at it, but he may be on it directly. I can't tell.
So so Mark's got a free ball over there.
Yeah.
Now this is one of those situations where, like, don't be a jerk and try and do something fancy. Just pot out.
Well, that's where Chungy chopped it up earlier, didn't he? He tried to.
See, to me, that's not much. It's not that much worse.
It's really just a nothing shot, isn't it? You might as well just played with some confidence and some flair.
You might as well take ball at hand and eliminate your bad ball.
Yeah.
He's played that well.
Oh,
He's played that really well.
Yeah, really well. To get up there,
Very
stay
good shot.
inside it. Yeah, and he's got the angle now to either run through.
I think run
probably
through is a shot, mate.
Yeah, it gives you a shot at both of them. Just dribble up through. You don't have to do a lot, do you? Just soft through.
And I think if he's pretty straight on the ball in the right corner, you play it now and just come back across.
Come back to near where you are, anywhere inside the red.
You can play it both ways, but because there's a little bit of angle on that ball, you want to pull it back fairly straight. But if he's got angle on the one that's going the corner, then you play the other one first.
Yeah, so he's doing what you said, Jayme. So just comes back inside that ball on the rail. Anywhere there, he's pretty safe.
Yep, good shot.
Anywhere there, he's safe.
Mark's about to go 7-4 up here unless he
And
screws this into the car park.
Just a soft screw, float it down to the centre. Yeah, that's it. John's at the table now on reds, and
What happened there? Did he have a free ball?
to be honest, I don't know. I was watching the Mark game as well, but John has to eat these if he wants to be a part of the game.
You love that comment, don't you? Wants to be
I
a part of the game.
Well, you can't miss these opportunities. You just can't. Not at this level.
He's got good angle here. So he doesn't want to go low on this red. He wants to be pretty straight on it.
Yep.
But he's just really straight on it. You can just drop it in and play the black in the other opposite corner.
And that's a really good shot.
Yep. He can literally drop this in and play it to the bottom left now if he wants to. He doesn't have to.
Or he can go through it and back into the same. It depends how his confidence is and where he's
Okay. He had good angle. He had good angle. So 7-6 this is about to be.
Yeah.
Barring
You
it.
wouldn't have thought so with the amount of opportunities that John's missed. But he's obviously grinding well.
Well, my 10-4 result's just been blown off the table.
Yep.
Your 10-6 is in play, but the way this match is going...
Yeah. The seniors, the Masters, look like they're on break at the moment. Michael Henderson has won his learning and disabilities match, his singles match. Not sure of the score line there. I think it must have been, I can see it 2-7-2.
Mark's so into this match, he's jogging back. He doesn't want to use.
Cottingham,
he doesn't want
Mark,
any.
literally Cottingham.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't unnecessarily want to use bandwidth that doesn't need to be used.
He's probably been down there plumbing the toilets or something. He's done everything here this weekend.
He's just jogged back, and now he's got to wait.
Hang on. He's literally done.
We're going to do an announcement.
He's been told he's got to stop.
Darren's obviously going to announce the winner.
It's going to take a big guy to tell Mark to stop this weekend. So.
Go.
We've got a slight break.
Oh yeah. So Daz is just going to make an announcement, but he's just Grant is on the. Oh, he's on. What's he doing?
No, he's on black. He's looking at.
Oh, and he's going to play off a side rally snookered.
Grant Weekly's there at 6-all. Grant Weekly and Shane Cripps.
Oh my God, he's potted. He's potted off the yellow. Oh my God, that's sick.
Played.
Ladies and gentlemen, first winner of the night. Congratulations to the L&D 3D winner for the 2021 Blackball Nationals, Michael Henderson. Congratulations, Mickey Hunt. Put up a great fight tonight. Well done.
And Hendo's got a smile on his face that wide. He'll probably sleep like that.
He mentioned that dreaded last word, last drink from the bar, so I guess you better stock up.
We've had the announcement and we'll get back into the matches. As I said, prior to Shane Cripps and Grant Weekly were 6-all, but Grant just played out of a massive snooker and up the back of a black and potted it, so he's gone 7-6 up. I'm not sure if they're a race to... I think there must be a race to 9 as well. I'm not sure.
Yep.
Race to 9, yeah. So, yeah, seniors and masters are both at race to 9. John's just broke and had a massive break. He's got options galore. And if he can assert authority on this frame, he's got the opportunity to take it to 7-0. That'd be unbelievable considering the start that he had. The other frame with the Masters. See, one of those. Cool.
I've got a full one, but I could probably have another one.
Sorry guys for those at home. We're just doing a yeah, we're right. A bar's called Last Drinks, so everyone on stage is just making sure we're going to be hydrated.
Racing frantically. Oh, look at this shot from Mark Cottingham now. He's going to punch this ball long. He's going to stun the right side and get as straight as he can on this last red. He looks to be cueing the ball nicely now too. Yeah, he's cueing well. Yeah, he's cueing well. And he's perfect. Same pocket black. He's cueing the ball really well. This is actually a big danger sign for Chungy.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that he's 8-4 down.
That's another sign. Yeah. Mark one. John. Mark's 8-4 up and on the hill. They're playing a race to 9.
I'm telling you now, Chungy's not playing well enough to compete with that. He really isn't, and I'm not being nasty. Chungy.
Hasn't been disrespectful at
No,
all.
not at all.
It's just,
Even Chungy will tell you after this match that he's played terrible.
yeah. Like we said earlier about my teammate there, John Durbidge in the singles, he was down and he wasn't playing well earlier, but he's obviously pulled his finger out.
Yeah, he's making those clearances he needed to clear earlier.
And to be a good player and to improve, we all need to sort of look upon our own game, reflect and be aware of what you've done wrong. You can't improve if you can't admit what you've done wrong.
And I'll tell you what, too, Jayme was saying to me that he's sort of been feeling the pressure a bit in a couple of matches, but you would never know it by looking at him. He is.
He's a very experienced player because I went to Bridlington with him. I played in England with him. I know he's been on other...
He's made multiple two-shot statesides as well,
Yeah.
multiple, but he doesn't play that game no more.
Yep.
But he just never shows emotion, just gets on with it.
Nice guy, nice as pie.
Yeah, and you know what? He'd be filthy he hasn't found a ball there because all these yellows look pretty juicy to me. Just this opening pot. Just got to make sure you get this and play this pretty neat.
Get the white ball sort of anywhere workable where you've got options. Out on the table.
Chase decides to put his gangster face in the way of that shot. Now, I'll tell you what, if Chase ever comes in camera shot, tell me he does not look gangster as. Here he comes. We're not going to...
Yeah.
He's
It's
gangster.
a shadow, it's a silhouette on there.
That's
how gangster
he
he
can
is.
hear me.
He
He
walks
can hear
around,
me.
he's an actual silhouette. That's in real life.
He can hear me, so I'm going to get him to walk around the other side of the table at some point.
It's like the Phantom.
I'm telling you, that black ref shirt, he looks gangster as.
Both refs can hear us, Jayme. The ladies ref for the men's singles, the Open, was looking at me before for calling the shots.
What a
That's
shot
I
that
mean.
is, and he's
Jayme
snooking
White
himself.
Has, can't tell if he was stiff or he's nailed it.
No, he's accidentally snooking himself.
Yeah.
It's too quiet here
Getting
without
a
that.
report here that he's a little stiff. So a little bit of swerve, yeah, a little bit of.
We should play it side rail swerve.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the shot. This is the shot. Side rail. Flick it in. That's the
You
shot.
can sort of do that with a shot to nothing because if you miss, yeah, he's in control still. Obviously, John.
Oh, nine, yeah. Oh, this score hasn't been updated. Okay. What'd you say? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Just updating the score for the viewers at home. Sorry, on the Mark Cottingham match, Mark has gone to 8-4 up. He's on the hill. Mark Cottingham. Jayme Stevens, who couldn't do the tech support before, was having an attempt.
He's now decided that he knows what he's doing. And that's a nice plant.
Mark Cottingham says, I want to go home. This night's done. I'm taking these.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I don't even understand how that's possible.
What happened there, Jayme? That was an act of God to keep that there. That wasn't natural.
And this is the one thing that will do my head in about these tables for life. I don't even understand that's possible, ever.
Any which way, Johnny Durbidge is pretty excited that it didn't go down. So
Mark is having a full dip here because he's taking his ball over the hole. Oh, he's played it badly, but he's got away with it, I think. One
sort
good.
of makes it a little hard to
He's got to
stay on the last yellow.
He's
because
got
of
He's got to dead weight it, mate.
Yeah, you got to dead weight it. Yeah, any more than dead weight, the white runs too far, and you're probably going to sneak yourself.
How's John
Johnny
gone here?
Durbidge
He's got
has landed fat on it.
He's got the
and
bounce.
He's happy, yeah, absolutely.
He's still got so much to do. He actually has to screw onto the side rail.
Oh, Mark's.
He's good
I
here.
think he's got it.
This is for the match. Yeah. This is for the match, folks.
Mark
Oh, he
Cottingham.
plays the snooker. Okay.
Oh, Johnny.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough. That's a good shot.
It looks to be pretty tight too.
Yeah,
They're
it's
the
a
sort
good
of snookers you need on these tables.
Oh,
You got to go just one rail.
Look at this. This is. He knows this is the match ball. And, oh, he's got to screw into this, does he?
Hold the white.
He hasn't. No.
Had to open it.
Can he play it off the red? Can he flick it off the red?
initially looks like that's the stance he's taking. That's what he's looking at.
He has no choice. There's no way he can cut it, so he's got to flick it off the red.
Jayme White's missed, and John Durbidge has got a good chance to take the 7-0 here. And
so what do you?
the other option for Mark Cottingham? No, it's not an option. Really, you could flick the white under the black, but you get out of that snooker too easy, and your black.
I don't mind that shot, mate. I don't mind it, but I know Mark likes to attack the game, and he's going to take this on, and he knows this is for the match.
Red there, with the red there, the match in the score line.
He's potted. He's potted. Where's the white ball going?
It's safe. Yep.
And he's home.
Well done.
So Mark Cottingham has won the Seniors Open. And before I know it, I've got like 4 cans of CC in front of me.
They've called last drinks at the bar, and
what a result this is.
Half the people here have bought us drinks.
All right, now we still have another match in progress. Oh, and he's jawed it.
Has missed. Oh, he took that. Oh, that black's that's old.
There were 2 ways to play that out. It was either double the black back down onto the yellow.
Yep.
As a bit of a safety shot, or just pot the red and take it on. And I like the red myself, but he didn't get great position on the yellow. Jayme's pot that.
That rattled yellow.
That could hurt. That could hurt.
It was a little indicative of how we played earlier.
That could hurt that.
Centre of pockets.
This week, you managed to rise. Congratulations to the 2021 Seniors Champion.
Well done, Mark. Can you believe it?
Well, he'll be right with that.
Yeah, well done, Mark.
I'll shake Mark's hand after I finish commentary and deliver a headbutt to Chungy.
Well done, Mark.
Oh.
Suck. Yeah, can't. There's a bit of banter going on here about Jayme not being able to make the final, but Mark's got there and he took care of Chungy comfortably with the scoreline tonight. To be honest, that just speaks volumes of the man. I cannot believe that you can run this tournament, that you can do the IT work, you can do the table maintenance, and you can play in the event. He's done that, and he's actually won the singles. So it's unbelievable. So the only match that we've got going, the Masters with Grant Weekly and Shane Cripps is currently at 7-all.
7-all?
Yeah. So, and they would be a race to 9, I assume. But we'll concentrate, just on the Open for now.
Mate, look at this. Look at this, right? He's got the ball in the middle, the top one. If it's too thin and it's dodgy, play the run through, drop the red in. No, he likes it in the middle. No. Good shot. Now this is the key shot. He wants an angle where he can just drop onto the red along the rail. Very important that he actually leaves himself an angle to drop onto this red. And I've got to be really quiet now because it's really quiet in here now. Oh, I don't think he's done it. I don't think he's done it. Okay, so here's the other option. Screw back to a similar angle he's got. Actually, probably more close to the side rail. And come off bottom rail, under the black and above the red. But you want to actually get the perfect natural angle for this. This is not simple. Unless I've misread this angle, but I think he's too straight. Grant Weekly's just gone to 8-7 up. So he's going to play this now. I don't mind this because he's got ball in the middle as well.
Can he float through that? Yeah, ball to the middle.
He's found the path. He's found the path. He's found it. What a shot. What a shot.
I've arrived. Yes, I'm Johnny Durbidge. We've come to play.
Now, there's two ways you can play this. He can try and land really straight and run through it for the black and the right middle, or leave himself a small angle to just cannon the yellow and hold the white there for a cut into the bottom left.
I'd be inclined to think he plays through it a little bit and gets the white off the rail just slightly. Yeah, just like that. Oh, and
What is going on with these pockets?
Oh, my God. John has had the worst luck.
I don't know. I'll tell you why they hang so much, right? There's a couple of reasons. One, the pocket's really deep, and there is some weird stuff going on with some of the pockets with lines on them.
Yeah.
But if you catch the inside jaw on the way through, because these have hardened up now,
Yeah.
they're tending to rattle more. If you catch
They
the outside
certainly
jaw.
look to be hanging a little bit more than they were earlier in the week.
Well, I played on this table against Listy, and I know for a fact that that top right-hand corner is horrible.
Well, John knows for a fact that pretty much most of them have been horrible to him tonight, but he's still in it with a chance. I think in this version of the rules, why Jayme's at the table and there's balls on the table, he goes in favourite right now for the frame, but things can happen. So the yellow closest to the black and the red, Jayme, what are we doing with that?
I think he's going to get on it last and play it to the middle.
Okay, yep, come underneath it.
Yep. I like how he's played that 2-rail.
Yeah.
Very important to
Yeah.
create the angle he needed.
Yeah, create the angle, played it with confidence.
Well, I haven't said that. He's actually may have gone too far. Just the way he's looking at this, he may have gone too far. What he might need to do is get just straight off this second last yellow and screw back off the side rail. And then
Back into the other centre.
Yeah, and then back into the left middle.
And then back behind it,
Yep, so I think we're going to see him screw off the side rail and in behind the yellow.
So these two yellows are
They-
going in the same hole, are they?
Yeah, they are. So many of these have been overplayed.
Yeah. He struck that well.
Jeez, he's played that well. It's a beautiful
really
shot.
well. And so this doesn't really need to do a lot here, does it? You just stun the ball.
Just
with
stun it in. Perfect on the
pretty
play.
basic shot.
And that's a really good out. And that just...
Yeah. And it puts him on the hill.
And you need to remember, the frame before this, John had on a platter, and he give it away. And then this frame, he's copped that ball down the rail, hasn't dropped. He's the one that could be actually 8-7 up.
Yeah, and if we
Or 8-6
recall
up.
earlier in the match, Jayme, there was 3 or 4 frames there that John potentially could have finished where he's hung a ball and had it dropped. There were options on for him to go on and win. John will go back and he'll learn from this.
Watch me
He's
just
not out of it.
Watch me just
The
take
match isn't
over here.
over.
Watch me just take over here. I'm not here to take part. I'm here to take over.
Jayme's back on the IT here. I don't know what he's doing. Hacking into
Didn't
the
you
main
say?
frame
Didn't you say he was on the hill?
He goes up. Jayme Stephen goes, I've done this before.
It's all come back to me. As soon as I knew what the numbers were.
Well, for this year at the Blackball, he saved his best work for the sidelines. He did come to take on the title, but Chung denied him that opportunity. John's had a break and can't hear a ball drop. Jamie's at the table.
I'm sensing a big grudge match, big grudge money match between me and Mark Cottingham brewing on a blackball table.
Jayme Stevens, there you go. You've heard it here first.
I'm still filthy about
You
losing.
just called it out. Yeah, it sounds like it.
I told Mark I'd smash him if I was playing him in the final.
Look over at the Masters. Grant's just missed an out. I think he's got one red left. It's missed, and he's left showing Cripps a shot.
And of course, Cripps
Yeah.
snookers immediately.
Straight for the snooker. So Grant's got one red on the table. Grant's 8-7 up.
Good old
Good
Cripsy cream donuts, eh?
So he's a fair chance to take that to Hill, which would be pretty good.
That's a lovely shot.
Just landed man on that.
And this is the end. This is definitely
it looks
the
like
end.
the start of the end right here.
He just wants to be just off straight off this so he can run through. He wants to be pretty straight on the ball in the bar, so he's actually going to get an angle to stun down on it rather than come off a side rail.
Yeah, you don't want too much angle on that bottom ball, do you? Because you'll miss the black.
That's right. You know what he might do? He might even play the ball high. No, he's going to play.
Yeah, play through this just a little bit. This one. Well, I think he's just. Yeah, he's probably all right. I think he underplayed it slightly.
I think he's
he'll be
okay.
all right.
No, I think he's got an angle to stun down onto it.
Yeah. See, if he played through it a little bit more, he could have played through this a little bit more. But I think he's right either way.
Oh, he's jacking up a bit to create the angle more. Yep, he's held it.
He's got it.
He will be able to hold the wide as well on this pot, I think. And if he can't, he will probably be able to flick it in rail first.
Yeah,
So
okay,
he's
from behind the
yeah.
yellow.
So he play it maybe with a touch of side, because if you don't hold it, at least you can use the yellow that's above it to hold the white.
Keep the white in this end of the table.
Just a touch of right hand side, not much, just a real small amount.
And that's what he's looking at. He knows he can make the pop.
You
He
can't-
needs the white. The pop means nothing.
You
if
can't
don't
play
get the
too
white.
much because you can slide past the yellow, so you're better off just using a very small amount. Yeah, he's found it, but he's hit.
played straight
Problem is though,
intentionally.
he's hit it too hard.
Yeah.
He's hit it too hard.
I actually think he's intentionally played into the yellow to hold it.
He has, but he's hit the right side rather than the left side.
Yeah. And
Now he's got to go cross town.
yeah, cross.
Luke Town, cross town.
Yeah, look down across town. Here we go. You know, I think he's a genuine 50-50 to even make the pot. Like
I agree. Very gettable.
Yeah, it's gettable. It's,
And if he doesn't get it, the shot that John's going to have is horrible.
yeah.
So this is for the title.
Well, he's played it with full confidence. He hasn't been afraid of that whatsoever.
Wow.
John's got a shot at the table now, and John's got a good opportunity.
This is,
Pop one in the centre, and then there's snooker opportunities galore.
there is. Still tough though.
Well, there's a lot of pressure out there. John's 6-9 down.
I
on the hill.
don't mind this shot he's playing because he cuts the cross table off.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So I like that shot.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think he's got it.
He may jack up here and try and
Yeah, a bit of swerve through and just a straight double here.
yeah try and pull the wide off the side rail straighter.
Yeah.
So aim low, but then straighten it up off the side rail with some side.
Yep.
So he's going to be loading this up with a lot of right hand
So it
side.
looks like he's doing your shot.
Yeah, a lot of right hand side coming
Well,
up.
the first time he's been right tonight, Jayme.
It's the only shot I can see. Got too much into it.
Oh, he did just a little much on it. It's just bitten just that little bit too much.
So you've got your free shot now. What do you do with it? I believe this is just a case now of promoting some dead balls. So
Yeah.
I would take ball in hand. I don't like this. This is his snooker ball. I don't like this.
I don't mind it, to be honest. You double this, the white comes out the other end.
No, I don't like it.
You've got snooker opportunities galore down here.
I don't like it. That was his snooker ball. I would have left that for another couple more free shots. I would have been manipulating. I would have been taking ball in hand. I would have pushed the ball on the right side rail over the middle pocket, and then I'd have snookered again with the ball on the bottom rail.
Yeah.
Even that's hard to get out of. And then
Well, he
you
hasn't
can
been
pull
kind
it
to
out.
himself with the white ball. Like, I didn't mind this shot, what he was thinking, but he's been a little bit stiff, or he's played a little reckless with where the white ball's gone.
Yeah, it's not-
Because now he's really got. He's going to have to work for this.
If he doesn't like this shot, then you play the ball he just hit in the bottom one and go back up the table. give yourself a better shot at it.
Yeah, that's ideally after that last shot. That's where he moved the white ball was further up the table.
I don't like this. I do not like this. I really think you need to pot this ball and get a better shot than what you've got.
You definitely needs to pot a ball and get a better position.
Jeez, this is risky. This is risky.
These are easy, Jayme, to hit it, overhit a little bit.
I don't like this just purely. But this is very gettable.
Yeah.
Like this is just past centre pocket escape. Probably, I don't know, a couple of inches down from the centre pocket. Looks natural to me.
Yeah. A good player like this, they figure the angles out. They know what they're doing.
I really don't think he's going to miss this. I really don't. It just looks natural.
And you know what? If he makes it, John's going to kick himself that he didn't have a go right then, that he didn't play a little more positively, take a pot on, get a better snooker.
Yeah, like I said, it comes back to that first choice of shot. I just think it wasn't the right shot.
Yeah.
That ball on the rail was covering so much stuff, so much area of the table.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. There we go. 2021 Australian Blackball National Singles Champion, Jayme White from Queensland. How's that?
Congratulations to the 2021 Australian International Singles Champion, Jayme White.
And what a surprise. What a surprise that we're waiting on the Masters.
And the Masters are still going.
Old
But
farts.
believe it or not, they are hill. You can't see the game on camera. It's Grant Weekly versus Shane Cripps. They're 8-all in a race to 9.
You guys can't see shit, but we'll commentate it anyway.
We'll just finish the match off for you. I don't know who's on what colour at the moment. The balls have been broken.
It's Hill, is it? It's Hill.
It's Hill, 8-all. It's the last frame. Grant's at the table. He's looking at the yellow balls.
He's got 2 dead yellows that he wants to open. Oh, no, he's on reds. No, he's on yellows. Oh, what a shot.
He
Oh,
got for another
I thought he doubled that.
double, yeah.
But he's got a good white ball, I think.
Yeah. So Grant's on yellow balls and Shane Cripps is on reds. They've both got clusters and problems everywhere, but it's Hill, so.
Could be a 3-hour frame. So it's pretty hard to commentate this because you can't see anything.
Yeah,
but,
and no one's actually played a shot since I updated. But here we go. Grant's just had a go, and if I know Grant Weekly, he generally does like to have a go.
Oh, you kidding me or what? This is the worst call of all time, Luke.
Well, he does when he plays me. So he's made a pot, and he's on a yellow. He's got 4 yellows on the table. 2 of them are tied up. So Grant's landed on one of his yellows, but the 2 that'll be left if he makes this pot are no good.
So he's got to pot this along the rail with right-hand side. So he's got to stun it with right-hand side to try and get in a small area. And I'll tell you what, he's played it not quite good enough.
It was looking good from here,
He's
but he's nudged the black. He might be thinking I'm saving that black for down the rail, inside the red later on.
He's canning the black to the rail. He's going to play a cut.
He goes, I'm doing it all.
Oh, that was close, but...
So Grant's missed it. He's left 1 yellow over the hole, but 1 yellow dead behind a red. Crippsy's at the table now. I assume it must be his first visit to the table, and he's got all 7 reds scattered around the table.
I can't read in the dark. So men's teams and senior masters teams are at 9 o'clock. Yep, senior masters pairs final, table 2 at 11:30.
think Shane's taken his cherry over the hole to get a position on his other balls. He says, I'm not going to die wondering. And he goes, I'm going to put the wide out there. I'm going to put my hat in the ring and I'm going to have a go.
And I wish this dude would move because I can't see anything. In fact, I'm going to get him moved. It's not good enough.
We're trying to commentate. We're getting the crowd moved so me and Jayme can see the game. And
We're back now.
Cripps is at the table. I think he's got 4 yellows. There's people in the way.
No,
He's got
don't.
4 yellows left.
They're set.
I think they all go. But the black is dead halfway on a rail, but it does go as well.
And he will be able to get behind it and play it over a pocket where there is a yellow if he does miss it. So...
So Shane's here. His fade is in his hand. It's Hill.
He's going to pot this and screw back behind the one on the ball on the rail.
If you want to win an Australian singles title, Jayme, these are the chances you need to take these, don't you?
You do. Oh. Yeah. This is not easy, though. This is not easy.
But they're there.
Look out. Sam's managed to get a camera on the table.
We have got it.
And she's going to flick it over.
Yeah, that's perfect. We can see.
Put it on here.
Shane Cripps is there, 8-all. He's shooting red. I can't tell the angle from here, but he's knocked that in. I reckon he just needs to stun this. I think so. Yeah, it's 8-all and a race to 9. Cripps is at the table. And if you're Grant Weekly, all you're thinking at this stage is just please rattle a ball, let me back at the table.
Ah, wrong one.
He's tight.
Oh, no, bottom one, you're right.
Oh.
What a shot, but now he's got to be playing for the double.
I don't know how, yeah.
He's just got to drop it in and play the double.
I honestly thought he would have played him the other way.
I'll tell you, he's actually hating this because he knows if he doesn't get the double, he loses the match.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to put it over the hole either because he's just going to get snookered and then free balled. So
it's a little bit of a catch-22. He's dug himself a hole and he's just got to have a dip, I think.
Oh, wow, he screwed back off it. What a shot.
And he's got a little bit of angle. It's not a great shot. It's not the best, but...
Oh, he's got something.
Yeah, he's got some angle. He's off the rail.
Now, the reason he screwed back is because he wants to cover the hole if he misses the blank. Jeez, I think I'd have just put me balls in my throat and just gone for the double there.
Well, you've only made one this week, so... you would have backed yourself in to make 2.
Predicted the winner of this 10-6 before it started.
You did.
Cripps, he's having a go at the black to win. And he's hit it pretty well.
Oh, he's covered it though.
Well enough.
But now we're going to see a snooker. Look at Grant. I think he sprinted to the table there to play this snooker.
Grant just said, let me at it. We know what's going on. Shane knew what was going on.
Cripps. And I think the black has come away from the pocket, so the in-off is a huge chance. Yeah. Sam's trying so hard to get this on a second screen, and the computer's just running like garbage.
So, I'd say surfaces here falling to pieces. So I'm not sure if you can see it at home or even if you can hear us, but anyway, Shane's having a long double with the white at the black sitting over the bag.
The pace is good. Is the line right?
It looks like it might be, but
imagine if he's hit the jaws there and hit the black, but he's actually fouled. And I'm pretty sure Grant will play the ball in the jaws and kick the black out.
Black and the yellow.
Oh my God, he's asked for ball in hand.
I think he's done it without thinking too much.
Is he on the gear or what? Am I missing something?
Maybe that yellow's out further than we
Oh,
thought.
it is. It doubles
We've got
out.
it,
It
yeah.
here you go,
Yeah,
folks.
he's
Look at
still
this.
relying on a little bit of luck with the
No, it doubles out. He's fine here. He's
Oh, he done it, yeah.
He's played it with
superb. He says,
perfection.
I'm Grant Weekly and I've come to play. I want to be an
I've come to
Australian
play, I wanna
You know what
be.
he's saying? He's going, about 4 years ago, Alec Everardi's beat me at the, what's the town down the road there? Starts with M. They have an open, Mount Gambier Open. I was 5-1 up on Alec Everardi's in a grand final and I lost it. He's going, I've come to claim my trophy. We're right now, and he's done it. Grant Weekly.
Well, there we go,
He's the
folks.
winner.
We are all done for the night.
Last match for the night. Congratulations to the 2021 Australian Blackball International.
There you go, guys. That's all the matches tonight. See you tomorrow.
We're gonna